Well, we're live, so.
Hello, everyone.
I hate opening shifts.
Why do you hate opening shifts?
I don't know. I don't like waking up early. I woke up at 7 this morning, and it made me want to fucking drive into oncoming traffic.
Woke up at.
Oh, so
Woke up
you
at-
can vibrato and falsetto, but I can't. Okay.
But that's because I like to bully you, and you make it easy to bully. So it's your fault for not retaliating.
I do have to turn you down a little bit.
You are quite loud.
Good.
Now you're good.
No, man.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
You can't be louder than me on the stream. I'm the DM.
Sorry, man. Them's the bricks, pal.
Them's the breaks, pal.
My God.
Why are you oh my god?
Because I want to, oh my God.
Why?
That's why.
Why? What is so wrong with this? You're fucking playing a role-playing game. The voices are normal.
Yeah, mama, whoa, boo. That's how I'm gonna. If Silent joins, that's how I'm gonna talk to him, just because his character's robotic.
He doesn't talk like a robot, though.
I know,
Hi,
but I'm
Junior.
gonna talk to him like that.
Welcome to the shit show. We got fun and games.
Ba 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 da.
Dang it!
Potato night. That was such like a chill. Dang it.
That was chill.
Yeah, you just dang it.
How you doing? I'm okay, Junior. I'm okay. It's been a busy few days.
I really wanted to make another dad joke, but I need to like not because I'm gonna get killed off.
What?
Vol will kill me off.
You're stupid. You're a dumb, stupid ass test. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I feel
fair.
like if we're in the middle of like D&D session and I say something about the code that I'm working on, Arcus should just be like, there are voices in my head yelling at something. It's not me, but it's something else. It's freaking code.
Yeah.
There are voices in my head. They're saying
Crazy.
something about the.
I'm surprised I'm
They're
able
saying
to
something
watch
about
this stream
the
with my
Riz.
shitty Mexican Wi-Fi. Well, I mean, Mexican doesn't mean bad quality. Now, Chinese, on the other hand.
Oh my God. Yeah, but fair.
No, trust me. I bought a pair of platform boots on Amazon, and they were made in China, and those motherfuckers broke after like 4 uses. The metal like buckles on it, like the buckles like where the straps go on, they weren't made of metal. They were painted
Oh, they were
metal.
they were quote unquote metal. Yeah, I'm very surprised that my heels have not broken. I have stiletto heels from East Chuckafuck, and I'm surprised that they have not broken.
You said from where?
East Chuckafuck.
East Chucklefuck is what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too.
East Chucklefuck. I love
it's
that.
It's not. It's just the way that I say it. It's East Chuckerfuck. That's like the actual way that you're supposed to say it.
So it's actually there's actually fuck in the name of that.
It's not an actual place.
East Chuckerfuck.
Yeah,
That's
it's just like all the way.
I don't know if that's
like
better or
the
worse.
equivalent of saying like East Titty Bumfuck, you know?
East Titty Bumfuck.
That's kind of like the equivalent.
I've never heard that before. In all honesty,
I don't know if that's worse or better. I don't think I'm ever gonna call something a chuckerfuck.
I think it's a New England thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hello.
Probably.
I've been.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, man?
Hold on, wait.
I
Who's?
exist.
Oh my God! Ichirio's here. Let's go!
Hey,
What have I
Churro.
missed in the 2 months that I haven't been able to make it?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Did we kill
okay.
the bad guy and a new one come into play?
Yeah, we
Uh,
killed 2 bad guys.
Which bad
Oh,
guy?
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Which bad guy are we talking here?
I think the last one we were in the place with the guy and the things and the
Okay, so you were
the-
in Thordrin's Manor trying to kill
Yes.
him. Okay, so you
we
went
tried
in.
to talk our way out of it and then I'm assuming didn't.
No.
He was not happy with
No.
us.
No, we killed that mug.
Silent tried
I-
to fuck his whole ritual up, and then you weren't here for it, but they killed Eric killed him, or Eric. Sorry, Arcus killed him. Arcus killed
Way
him.
through lightning
And then
axe at
you all
his
went
skull.
back to fucking Waterdeep, and in Waterdeep, I tried to get your story going, but you weren't here, so I put them on a side quest. And I'm honestly, you're probably better off that you missed last session because it took like an hour to even get it started.
Oh god.
No, so I was getting new floor in. We had guys coming in and putting in linoleum wood flooring in, and they disconnected my Wi-Fi to get it done.
Oh.
So stream didn't happen for another hour after it was supposed to. So we started at 10, and then I sent them on a quest to kill a couple of a few displacer beasts.
But it was just one.
No, you guys killed 2. I had the other one jump
cool.
you in the middle of fighting the other one.
Man, we fucked that bitch up.
I'm still so proud of how that Displacer Beast came out because I did it that
Yeah.
day. But I so hated the fact that the Displacer Beast just... I hated that that session got fucked up. Like, in the first, 2 hours were just fucked up. I couldn't... I was so flustered, I couldn't even roleplay right.
Yeah.
And I'm the
Really?
DM.
I didn't notice.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. It means I didn't notice that you were flustered.
Oh, I thought that was sarcasm.
No.
Oh, I thought that was sarcasm. My bad. I take my
HTML
fuck
for
you
not
back.
doing what I want you to do.
I'm just gonna
Sorry,
pull it back into my mouth. You'll cough. Anyways,
Sorry, I'm also working on a thing. Discord, where are you? Share with the class for a moment.
You doing code stuff too?
Yeah, this is what I'm working on.
look at all these
What?
journalists learning the code.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa, this is... You got some HTML going on. What language is this? Is this just
HTML,
pure...
JavaScript, and CSS. Nothing else.
Oh, okay. That's the stuff I started with. I'm working with C# right now.
Oh, that's fucking why. Get the hell out of there, closing div.
You working on web dev stuff too?
Yeah, I'm trying to get fucking... Oh, I'm just close the TV on. Oopsie. I'm trying to get just a nice little thingamabobber made.
A thingamabobber? Is that a professional term for code?
Yes.
Yeah, because when we don't want to describe anything to people that don't know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's functional. I'm doing aesthetic stuff right now.
Ah, okay. Nice. Got the back end done?
What backend? It's all JavaScript run in the browser.
Oh.
Oh shit, they're actually making a 3rd installment to that movie. Wow, that's cool.
Stream time.
Yeah. It's just that's the thing I put in the wizard here, so I could put
Okay.
fuck you.
It
Don't put that right there. It's just reading
lower.
a
It's lowercase
parameter.
too. That's
It's just reading
just a
the parameter
lowercase
in the
fuck
URL.
you.
It's
Yeah.
taking all these parameters and defining how things should be. If I change this one to true, it puts clocks in here based on a few preset time zones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna expand it with the little side box that's gonna have.
Okay.
So right at the moment on Meteor.pet, I have little calendar buttons that take you to just a timer.pet.
Okay.
That
So I'm gonna
defines
text Astro.
target time. So like if you want to know like the convention and how long until it is, you can just go to timer.pet and click on the button for the convention I'm possibly going to, and it'll be there.
And then
With a countdown.
who else? Oh, Vappa. Vappa.
Papa. It's
V
a Papa
for
party.
Vappa. It's a Vappa's party.
Oh my goodness. But no, like you can when I merge this in, so this is what it looks like right now. Timer.pet. This is off to the side for some reason because I fucked up the HTML. And it doesn't. The functionality is there. It is contained in a form, not a div.
Divination.
So I'm making it better. Because the goal is that I'll also be able to just open this up on my phone and create a timer on my phone. I'm also going to try and do the whole like hammer time thing. So
Oh, nice.
So you know how you have this little wizard? I'm gonna try and figure out how. I know this is just a timestamp, and so I'm gonna make it so that way when you create a timer, it'll give you. There'll be like a button in the corner that you can click that you can be like, "Do you want to get a hammer, like a Discord embed for this?" Cool, click this button. My goal is to basically replace a few different tools that we use in Waterwolf with one that is just a place to go for a time-based task.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. No slurs while I'm gone.
I'm gonna channel my inner Australian and go.
I'm gonna
Yep.
turn on the COD
much.
lobby.
Oh, another person. Oh,
Hello,
Astro.
Astro.
Hello.
Hi,
Astro.
Buki.
Whoa. I haven't seen all of y'all beans in.
2 weeks.
You never seen me.
No,
I
Atrio's been
actually
gone
have-
for a while.
I've been out of commission for a while.
Hey,
Oh, how
Vol.
come?
He's not
He's
here right now. You
gone.
got a drink.
Oh,
Everything and all of the things.
Oh, but introductions. Hi, I'm new.
I knew I'm Etrio.
You can just call me Spencer.
Hi, Spencer.
I joined the last session when they were fighting the Displacer Beasts. So I'm here now. Oh,
Hello. Are we gonna have a full
what are you looking at DoorDash for?
I'm
That's not DoorDash.
He's hungry.
it's Uber Eats. I'm crowdsourcing
enough.
my dinner for tonight.
He's hungry.
Domino's.
No,
100% Domino's.
He's a hungry
No.
pig.
no, I have
Gotta-
real
Saucy
food options.
nuggets from KFC.
But like, what if you get like an Italian sub from Domino's? Those hit.
Actually, Astro, go for some Thai. Yeah, Korean, Thai.
I
something
got
like that.
I got Thai last session. Why are these images not loading?
You know you could get Mexican.
I could. I am very close to Pilsen, and
I love wet burritos. I am addicted.
okay, but it's got to travel well.
Wet burritos. Okay, well maybe not a wet burrito then. You can still get
I
a burrito
wonder-
without the sauce on the top.
I
Get it on
wonder
the side.
if I can still get to Club Fin launch. See if they haven't deleted the asset bundle from VR chat servers yet.
Love VR chat. Also, at some point, I need to go and fucking... Because I think I'm getting a job soon at a lumber mill.
Oh, lumberjack man, you'll be ripped as heck.
No. I'm not going to be the lumberjack. They need a quality control guy. And...
Oh,
He
You're
shut
gonna be
that
the one
shit
with a
down.
clipboard yelling at the person at the lumberjacks.
yeah.
Yeah, at the ripped guys with very violent tools in their hands.
You forget I'm a Marine. Or prior service.
You're still short.
Yo.
That
Damn.
has nothing to do with anything.
No, but
That is irrelevant.
But
Look,
hear me out.
You
You're gonna
are,
your
though.
This is gonna be yelling at like 6'3", 280-pound pure muscle men that are dealing with wood all day.
I'm able to jump into Club Fin. Is anybody else in here? Nope, I am the only one in here right now. There was 2 other people in this instance up until about an hour and a half ago.
Ooh, that looks good.
Right?
You know what,
Not
Astro?
gonna lie.
If you're gonna get some kind of Asian, and especially Chinese, I would recommend egg drop soup.
I love egg drop soup, but
I
like,
fucking love egg drop soup so much.
Oh, that
It's
looks
my
good
favorite.
the omni
Yeah,
rice, yeah,
that looks
omni rice is
really fucking good.
Omni rice is really good.
Hey, if again, this is back to the conversation we were having last night. If you guys come up here, there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun Japanese restaurants in Boston.
I mean, same. Like,
There's also a lot of fun Korean barbecues.
These are all-
actually don't. I've been to Korean barbecue. I think it's overrated.
it's fun. It's fun with a group.
Yes, if it's
I'm
just
sure.
like you or just you and one other person, it's kind of like eh. But if you got like 6 fucking people doing it, it's very fun.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the people.
What?
It depends on the people, and it depends on what you
Yeah.
want. Because,
You
like,
also
you
can't
can
be
s-
uptight about it.
I was gonna say, you can sometimes get a group where some person's like, okay, I'm gonna cook everything, and just tell me what you want. And like, if that's what you want, that's fine. But if you're there for like everybody's cooking their own stuff, I don't know. It's good with a good group, is what I'll say. Oh wait, I already have this place open.
Hooray!
I could just honestly, I could hop on. Well, no, I can't do that. Never mind.
Oh, also, on another note, sushi. How many pieces are in a roll of sushi on average?
Between 8 to 12.
Between
Yeah.
8 to 12.
I was gonna say 10.
I was gonna say 10 too. 10 to 12. I've never had a place serve me 8 until recently. Never.
I mean, here. You still watching my screen? Let's
yeah,
find out.
I'm looking right now.
We'll check
That's
this
what
place.
I want. Thank you, Astro. You have picked my dinner for the evening. I want sushi.
Does it say how many pieces? It doesn't say how many pieces.
I did all that.
It'll
work.
always
Ooh,
just say a
fire
roll,
dragon
though.
mahi. Oh, that sounds good.
Also, favorite thing on sushi, go.
Eel.
What do you mean favorite thing on sushi?
Favorite thing on or in sushi? Like, what is your favorite thing
I'm
to get?
confused by the question.
Like,
What is your
what's your
favorite
favorite
ingredient?
fish?
Or whatever. Because I like masago. I have to get masago with at least one roll in my like.
What's that?
Masago is basically the caviar. It's Japanese caviar.
Oh, the little orange crunchy balls.
Yee. I love
Okay, gotcha.
masago so fucking much.
You really threw me off because I've always heard it pronounced Masago. And I was like, what are you talking about? And that, like, those two pronunciations would both work with the spelling, but I've only ever heard Masago, and I was really confused for a second.
Well, that's Americanized. I usually try to pronounce in the language natively as much as I can.
I kind of want ramen. I haven't ordered from this place yet, so I don't know
Good
if they separate.
ramen is hard to come by.
Not here, it's not.
In California, it's really easy to come by, but like anywhere else on the East Coast, it's relatively hard.
I promise you. So, this is a search for ramen. All of these places are within 15 minutes walking, and at least half of them are like stellar.
Huh. I love good ramen. Good ramen is amazing. I always get Naruto with mine.
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
You can't stand Naruto?
Like, nope. If a bowl comes with it, I take it out.
Really?
Why?
I don't know.
Is it like a texture thing?
Honestly, I think it's just I don't know. I can't tell you why.
Oh, it was Kane. I was like, who just joined? Hi,
That's me.
Kane.
Vappa, help. We're crowdsourcing my dinner for tonight.
Crowdsourcing your dinner. I like how what are the options?
Does
Well,
wait?
we're still browsing,
does
but I've got a
ramen
sushi place
travel
pulled
well?
up. So that's what I was saying. I haven't ordered from this place yet, so I don't know if they do it correctly. But good ramen places, most of the places here, will give you the ingredients in a separate container from the broth.
Yeah.
Oh, and you'll just put it in. It's already cooked.
Exactly.
You'll just put it in.
Exactly.
Interesting. I mean, that's smart. God, I want ramen now. I just had like
This
a
looks good.
fucking fillet of steak today, so I should not be hungry, but now I'm hungry.
That rice is like orgasmic.
Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do light ketchup, add shrimp.
You're just
Never mind.
getting-
I can't do. These need to be checkboxes, not radio options. Ugh, bad design.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, but what if I want add shrimp and add white onion? What the hell?
Oh,
I-
you can only choose one. That's fucked
That's
up.
what. That's why I was saying these need to be checkboxes, not radio options.
Well, try what is that number 1 at the bottom? That little drop down.
That is your quantity. I can get up to 98 Omni rice.
No balls.
No, I was already giving him shit for paying a guy 3 minutes of work $56. He does not need 98 Ami rice.
I mean, I spent the time to texture a Tatum yesterday. That was fun.
Are you wait? Are you talking to us?
Yeah. And I.
I'm gonna-
and yeah.
I'm
Brains
gonna go-
were- I'm
No,
tired.
sorry, we were talking about
Oh my
Ami rice. That
goodness.
just kind of came out of left field.
I'm gonna go get some pizza.
I was
I'll be
wondering
right
if you were
back.
still in VRC,
Me?
Eric.
No.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Or I'm sorry,
No, I'm not in
E-Trio.
VRC.
Whoops, I'm looking at.
That's fine.
Ooh, I've always wanted to try this.
What is this?
Okay.
What this?
So, they're proteins served over rice, but the rice is made in a tea broth.
Ooh,
So they, yeah,
that sounds fucking good.
right.
It looks good too.
It looks hearty and very herbal as well.
See, here's the thing, though. I'm just gonna go with the Omni rice.
Okay.
I don't want to blindly trust that this place is gonna package their ramen correctly. I'm sure that they do, but I'll be very disappointed if they don't. Do I want ramen to? No, the Omni rice is really jumping out at me. Add shrimp. That's gonna be it. That's dinner tonight. Okay, thank you all
It's
for
just
your
so
help.
pretty looking.
All right. So now that you've ordered food, we got 2 minutes until we start.
Oh, stuff pulled up.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna wait on Silent because I know he's coming. He never misses a beat with D&D. He loves it, so I'm not even gonna like.
Oh, sick! This is only gonna cost me like $10.
Oh shit! Everybody, it's gonna be a full
Yeah,
group.
it's gonna be a full group for the first.
Holy
for
shit!
the first time in forever.
Oh
Alright.
no!
Decade late, but alright, buddy.
I don't care. Hey!
Speaking of the devil.
He's on
Hello,
time!
hello, hello. I live.
You live! He lives!
Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. We're gonna do this. And then
Okay. Astro, though, you gotta answer my question. What's your favorite ingredient in sushi?
I don't know. I mean, okay, are you talking protein? Because then
It
it's
doesn't
like
matter.
then
It
it's
doesn't matter. 'Cause
then it's tuna hands down. Are
I
you
like
talking?
rice.
See, like I will devour like just sashimi tuna all day long.
Okay. Okay.
But if you're talking about extra stuff,
It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be the protein, or like you're overthinking it. I'm just thinking, what's your favorite thing on the sushi? Like your main ingredient. You have to have it with every roll. Or like not every roll, but every time you get sushi, you have to have at least one roll that has this thing. What is it?
Seaweed.
Okay.
That's the technically correct answer.
Yes, it's the technically correct answer. I have to get one with Masago. That's why I'm asking.
So I guess what I'll say is I don't know. Okay.
This is such a hard question for you.
Can I give you a broad answer?
Yes, that's fair. As long
My
as we get through it.
My broad answer is it's got to be well prepared whole pieces of fish.
Okay.
Here's the reason I say that. I will eat most sushi. I'm not a big fan of stuff with cream cheese. I'm not a big fan of cucumber, but I will have those in moderation. The only thing that I do not like on sushi is if you get the like cheaper sushi, especially like grocery store sushi, they'll sell you spicy tuna, but then you get the spicy tuna and it's the stuff where they
It's
take
like
like
paste.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so they call that tuna crunch, and what that actually is it's pieces of tuna, but then like mayo and breadcrumbs and other stuff thrown in a food processor, and it's all blended together. I want whatever fish I get to stand out on its own.
Okay.
The extra ingredients are good and fun, but I'm there for the fish. So if you throw my fish in a blender with mayo and breadcrumbs, I'm gonna
throw
be
you in
real
a blender.
disappointed.
That's gonna be one
Harder
sad
to blend.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like whenever you get like the fucking crab or something, and they give you the imitation crab meat.
See,
Alright.
if they spell it with if they spell it with a K, you know what you're getting yourself into.
It's the fake crab shit.
Okay.
Oh
All
my
right. So
goodness.
I think we're all actually here. So yeah, we're here.
Happy,
So,
happy, happy.
so
I'm streaming my Uber Eats window so that you know when my food is arriving, and I will have to disappear to go greet the person.
You almost skedaddle.
You're fine. You're fine. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna start this. So everybody,
What are we starting?
D&D.
The thing we're all
Everybody,
here for.
yeah. Welcome back to Dungeons and Demihumans. So again, I have to apologize for the last session being like a late starter, and I apologize for the dogs barking up above me. That's perfect timing.
Not doing.
Yeah, what's the dog doing? He's being obnoxious, obviously. So, anyways, where we left off. Last session, we had started late, but the party was sent out into the forest to hunt down a quick contract for a few displacer beasts. They got there and encountered the displacer beasts as well as a new potential friend in Valentine. I almost said Valentine.
Valentine.
Villain!
I almost
said
said
my name.
Valentine. Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
So the party ended up dispatching two of the displacer beasts and found out that there was a kitten in tow with the two displacer beasts. They were a family, and they just orphaned this displacer kitten. So instead of mercy killing it or leaving it to die, they've taken this displacer kitten under their wing.
Did you want us to kill the kitten?
I was gonna say, what kind of monster are you?
Jesus Christ!
I didn't say there was a right or wrong choice. I'm just saying you didn't do something. Are you
you
happy
deeply-
that I told you didn't do the evil thing?
Yes.
Already, I know what I'm doing as soon as I can roleplay.
Whether
They will
the
not
displacer
work.
kitten becomes a problem for later down the line or not is up for debate. However, as of right now, they have a displacer kitten in tow. They have been introduced properly to a new party named Villainthine, who is I want to say, satyr.
Yeah,
druid,
satyr druid.
A satyr druid who hails from the Witchlight Carnival in the Feywild, who is a quote-unquote beast tamer in themselves, parading around during the circus as the animals that would be tamed during a circus performance.
How do
That
you
seems
remember
deceptive.
all this?
She escaped the, or not escaped, but left the Witchlight Carnival and has proceeded to join the party on their shenanigans.
Real quick, how much do the characters know about that backstory? I don't think you've actually said much, if any, of that.
I pretty much gave that brief understanding of me
Oh,
becoming part of
okay.
it.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
said anything if Villainthine didn't
Yeah.
say it.
Leah's gonna be like, huh, seems deceptive. I like you.
So
I don't know if I can trust you. I like you.
Exactly. See, now you all understand how Leah thinks.
But with
Oh
that,
gosh, where are our characters?
Yeah.
At the end.
I should ask everybody: are you all ending up in Waterdeep?
Uh,
I am wherever I'm supposed to be.
I'm
Yep,
gonna-
I don't know where else I would go.
yeah.
Are you on the map? Is what I'm asking. Are we not? Are we having a loading problem with the changing maps?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on it.
If you have a problem, you don't see your characters, you don't see the map or something, let me know. I will fix it for you. I don't want you to be left out.
I just don't see my character.
You do not have your character on Waterdeep just yet.
Wow.
I'm working on it.
I know. I just like blaming you. Get used to it.
All right. So, with that being said, somebody has a little bit of background noise. I don't know who it is.
It's
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
All right.
crispy audio.
Yeah, just a little deep fried. But
Sorry.
so Villainthine.
Yeet.
All right, I'm just gonna do some quick edits, but okay. So, do y'all have anything you want to talk about on the quote-unquote road? I know there's not the forest map, but just bear with it. I don't want to change that map yet. I'm actually using your model real quick. Just give me a
Oh,
second.
my bad.
Someone want to fill me in on what I've missed?
I could have
You
swore I
missed a
filled
lot.
you in.
Yeah, and did you not listen?
No, I filled you in. Basically, you didn't really. What I told you about was they went to Thordrin. Arcus killed Thordrin. They went back, collected the bounty on the goblins, I believe, at some point, or no.
And side quest.
And they did
Got
the
it.
displacer beasts, and that's about it.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I was
That
keeping
was
the
it.
timeline of events in my head proper.
That was
'cause
it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. All right. So, do you all have anything you want to do on the quote-unquote road?
I feel like I should take the displacer beast back to my house. We have enough waiters and things to keep an animal like this fed. And I'm sure Mary would have.
Don't think that's a good idea.
No. Wait. Are you talking about the kid?
Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah. Just we need to take these ones, and Tetsu's just trying to shrug his shoulders to go and emphasize that they're on his shoulders still. Yeah, we need to take these to the magistrate or something like that to get our bounty.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was just talking about taking care of the kitten.
Yeah.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, to the magistrate we go. I'm eating a pizza right now. Hold on.
I don't know they had pizza. What is this pizza you speak of?
Shut up, it's meta commentary.
It's
So,
breaking the fourth wall.
I
He's
don't
breaking
care.
the universe. The Italians have invaded the Forgotten Realms.
Oh lord.
Oh my lord. So was the magistrate by Castle Waterdeep, by the way?
Yeah. So you guys, you start walking out of the mouth of the forest on the road, heading towards the You start heading towards the gate, and as you're heading towards the gate, you notice that there is actually a line that is formed at the entrance to the gate.
What is happening here?
Well, I think Sarah called these lines before. I think you're supposed to wait in them.
I don't want to wait in line.
Okay, but
A line is that like a queue?
I'm not sure. Is it similar? And he's just starting to look around.
How big?
So
How big's the line?
So it's big enough that and it's like the line at the in the back. There's obviously like a queue system. Like there's the back person is last, and then you start seeing like this line form, and then towards the actual entrance of the gate, you start noticing that there is basically a mob forming.
oh, I go up to one of the people and I ask them, "What is this big line here for? What are we waiting for?"
Well, we shouldn't be waiting at all. Hey,
Okay, but
let us in! And the guard over top of the gate, and you can kind of see like there's people like yelling, and the guard's like, if you can't pay the fee, you can't get in. As simple as that.
what, we need to pay to get into Waterdeep now? What is this? There's some sort of toll?
Apparently, and you see the new guy that you were just talking to. Apparently, one of the new members of the council just decided that there's gonna be a toll now.
What for? I'm gonna give him a piece of my word, and I like roll up my sleeve.
Well, if anybody knew who they were, they're faceless. They all wear masks. I'd give them a piece of my fucking mind right now if I could.
But
You want to join our part? No.
but we just killed some displacer beasts for them. Hold on, let's go.
Yeah.
I try to like push myself through the crowd to get to a guard. Hey, I know there's probably like a toll. Excuse me, guard. Excuse me.
So there are guards on the sides that have been kind of pushed, like into the gate, and are kind of like holding these like tower shields to keep the mob back. But it's hard, and they're having trouble. There's like this push and pull of power. Some people are getting a couple lacerations from spear points because they're kind of being pushed into the shields. But nobody has been fatally injured just yet.
That's the strange to look around. It's like, if you guys want, I can go and try and talk to him. I can try and convince him to let us in.
Sure. Go ahead.
Alrighty.
Leah, if you want to try the same thing as well, you are very good with words.
Yeah, Leah, come with.
okay. Yeah, Leah will follow along.
So when Tets gets as close as possible to the front as he can, he's trying to try and yell out for the guy up top. He's like, "Hey, voice on top of the wall!"
Oh my gosh.
I've got no business with you.
Hey, wait, no, but you have to understand. I want one of the
That's-
gray hands.
What did you say?
I one of the gray hands.
The Greyhounds.
Yeah.
And you expect me to believe every single one of them down there is part of the Greyhounds?
No, absolutely not. However,
So
I
you
did come
can
out
go
with
in,
a party.
but everybody
But I
else
came-
has to stay. Choice is yours.
But I came with a party. I need to let them in. And we left before the new rule came out.
The party isn't part of the Greyhounds, are they?
No, but I feel like you should make an exception this one time, and
Roll
I want to.
persuasion.
Leah. Oh, okay.
Oh, does Leah
Oh,
want to
yeah, I'm
assist
Can
in
Leah
this?
help?
Leah was gonna cut in and basically say, "Listen, buddy, we did some work for you, and this is how you're gonna treat us."
Yeah, we did official business with the magistrate.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Who?
So Leah, I'm assuming you're helping because Tex was the main part of that conversation. So
Okay.
Tex needs to roll with advantage.
Okay.
But you did help.
Oh, thank you.
I clicked it twice. It hasn't.
I probably should have
Responded
said
yet?
something about me being a part of the Aurelius family too. I forgot about that.
Natural 20.
Damn.
All right. Well, why didn't you just lead with the magistrate part? All right.
Forgive my
No.
friend. He's not as socially well adjusted.
So at this point, the guard yells down, "Oi, Marcus! Let them in!" And you see like a crack kind of
Listen
appear in between the tower shields, and you kind of get ushered through.
Sorry, yelling guy. Didn't-
He's ignoring you.
yeah, that's fair.
Did Leah
Anyways.
hear "sorry" yelling guy?
Most likely, he's trying to yell to someone on top of the wall.
Noticing that. Noticing that we got ignored, Leah's gonna flip him off
Who?
as we're walking in.
Who?
Just the guy who was originally being like, "I have no business with you."
The guard on the wall.
Okay.
He probably doesn't see it, but I'm just
he
gonna
does not.
just quick.
He
as
or,
we're
yeah,
walking.
I mean,
A
actually,
small
no, he
victory,
doesn't
but a
see, 'cause
victory nevertheless.
He's more focused on watching the crowd as a whole, not just you.
Yeah. Right then.
Wow, a little dismissive.
Well,
of him.
that's what. Well, I don't know how we're going to get in again. Like, do we just get the free pass, or like? I'll
You
talk
know-
to Mary about it. I'm sure
Oh, well-
the Aurelius family has something to do. Can do something. I don't know.
Leah's gonna lean over and be like, a well-trained guard would have noticed that.
What, you flipping him off?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we can sneak past them the next time since they don't see anything.
Not very observant. Who hired these
Yeah.
people?
I could have done a better job.
Do we all get past the gate then? Or...
Yes, the whole party does get past the gate.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yippee!
I can just imagine fucking Tex just going yippee and clicking his heels.
Just when he lands after clicking his heels, it's just really loud.
Okay. I know I asked last time, but I'm kind of stupid. How do I rotate my character?
So grab it, control,
Yeah.
and then mouse wheel up and down.
I would have never figured that out.
It's yeah.
Anyways,
You guys are lagging it out by rotating them.
oh my goodness.
Frame
Wow.
rate slowing down.
Stop it! My computer's gonna explode.
I was gonna say this. For whatever reason, this map in particular drops me to like 45 FPS.
Yeah.
That's because
That's
there's a
huge.
lot of pieces involved. There's a lot more
Stress.
geometry.
How are you at 45 and I'm at 120 right now?
Because you're just better, I guess. Like, what?
Oh, never mind. I zoomed out a little bit.
I was
There we
gonna
go.
say,
now
I'm-
now I'm at 35.
I'm at like 35 when I'm looking at the whole map. If I zoom in on just the party, I get 144.
So
That's funny.
I'm
so
still
friendly,
having
well,
troubles because you're rotating your
Yeah.
characters.
You spin
Oh my
me
God.
right round, baby, right
That's what
round.
I was playing that in my
Jesus.
head.
Yeah, now I have a solid 60
It's so
FPS
yeah,
because
I was
my
about to say,
computer
it's
is
so
not that
smooth
good.
now.
You were literally lagging stream.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Who
I'm
just
okay.
died?
I'm okay. My light fell.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh.
Please don't die.
Oh,
Oh, my
can't
food will
die
be
in
here in 2
reality.
minutes.
wow.
So
All right.
Alright.
Anywho.
So you
my
all.
food will also be here in 5 minutes.
yeah, don't ask Leah any plot critical questions
I don't
for
think,
the next 5
I don't
minutes.
think there will be.
Well,
So you all end up on the other side of the gate. There is a same crowd, same town. Maybe a couple disgruntled figures that are also like entering the gate slowly but surely, who just feel like they got robbed at spear point.
Especially having just watched us walk right through.
Yeah, there's a couple that kind of like there's a couple like as they're walking fast just to make sure they could spit close to your feet.
well,
Well, maybe you should fight a displacer beast, huh?
So when they spit towards like Kane's feet, he'd be like, "Oh, shit, my paws, they must be dirty," and like he goes down and starts wiping his paws.
I can greatly say that, even though I've never been here, and it was pretty much a pretty big clusterfuck when we got here, it's it's very pretty thus far, except for those little assholes that just spat at us.
Yes,
You get used to them.
good place.
I mean, coming from the carnival, it's kind of a thing that happened there, even though people loved my ex. But I guess that is just people being people.
Did they spit on you out of love?
I wouldn't say out of love, but I think they were very. They saw my transformations as kind of demonic in a weird way, which I didn't really understand. But I guess people say or see things that the way that they want to see them. So I guess it's kind of like a 50-50 scenario.
Religion, am I right, guys?
Right.
That's starting to look at Vam and Joe. People tend to be a little bit afraid of things they don't understand.
Seriously, especially whenever, especially whenever I go from my short little self with my ears into like a wolf or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why people might be a little worried, but they still should know that it's you.
But again, people are people.
Tets is just trying to shrug, and then, yeah. So either way, should we go to the magistrate now?
Yeah, definitely. To the
Alright.
magistrate.
And yeah, Tets is just trying to turn around and start walking off.
Okay. So, all right. So you end up. I'm getting distracted by a couple dogs barking.
What's the dog doing?
We can hear them.
Yeah, I'd hope not.
They're bejorking even.
On patrol.
Bjorken. So you all end up going towards Castle Waterdeep.
Food.
And when you start coming back, you notice that like there's like some you've been here just not too long ago in this specific place, but there seems to be a little more festive decorations that have been like put up a little bit, and are still kind of there, and they're still in the process of taking them down, like the flags that you'd see like over streets during festivals and stuff like that, and a couple of dead lanterns, like the flying lanterns that you'd light the candle in and let go and watch them float up. those litter the streets on your way, but they get more and more frequent as you get to Castle Waterdeep. And you start getting to the magistrate's office, and the door is right there. You arrive just fine. What do you do?
Okay. I look around. I see the streamers and everything. I'm just all like, I guess a festival is happening or something. We should probably ask the magistrate what was up with the door. I mean, we kind of know with the whole like new guy up in the council or whatever, but maybe there's some more insight they could give us.
Maybe. Yeah, I would Tets know if there was a festival supposed to be going on? Like if there was any like just like yearly festival or something like that?
No, it's not a yearly festival.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there was anything planned, so it must have been spontaneous. But yeah, we can ask the magistrate. Should I just knock?
You sure?
And Tets is just going to loudly just bang down the door. It's like 3 good hits on it.
So, you bang loudly, and you hear this this startled jolt in the chair. Like you hear a chair just kind of ruffle, and you hear this like barely a sigh, and then come in.
Tets is just going to open the door very fast and then just start walking in.
I follow.
The magistrate is just fucking staring at you.
Hey, so we got these, and Tets is just going to drop both the displacer beasts on his desk. And
Wait,
I think
you carried the whole displacer beast?
both of them.
Those are big fucking creatures.
How big are they?
He a big boy.
You said they were just like leopard size, something like that.
Hold on. They are large. They're on the large side, so they're way bigger than you.
Oh. Huh.
So, for the sake of this, I'll say you grab both of the tendrils on the backs.
Yeah, sure, that makes more sense. So yeah, Tets is just gonna put those down, and he goes, yeah, so we killed 2 of them, and I think don't we get a reward now?
Well, first off, don't ever fucking knock on my door like that again. You scared the living shit out of me. Second,
How am I supposed to knock on the door?
There was 3, was there not?
Tets is just going to stare blankly at him and go, no, there was not 3.
Are you lying to him?
Tets doesn't think about the kid. He's not thinking about them as like, how do I explain it? He doesn't see the small kin as a displacer beast. He sees it more as, something else.
You're still gonna have to roll deception because he's classification wise that is still a displacer beast. Doesn't matter what you think.
Let me see what that is. Ooh. Oh, it rolled 2 by accident.
I'll just take the first one.
Mm-hmm. So a 9.
So, you said there wasn't 3? He says, the magistrate goes, I could have swore there was 3. That's what the contract was out for. So, here's the deal. If you didn't kill all 3, you're only getting 2/3 of the reward.
How much is that reward?
Well, since it was a displacer beast, I'd say 600. So you get 400.
And
Yes,
how do you know that
well.
there's 3 of them?
600. If there
No,
was
no,
3 of them.
Oh, so is it just 200 each?
Well, the contract was out for 600, but if you only did 2/3 of the job, you're only getting 2/3 of the pay.
But how do you know that there was 3 of them?
Because the reports.
Uh...
Do you trust everything you read? Okay.
Cool. Okay.
How
The
did
Limpine
we
kinda...
had to have known that the displacer beast was out there to begin with for us to send you out. So if you did 2/3 of the job, you did 2/3 of the work, you get 2/3 the pay.
Well, but do you know that a displacer beast displaces itself, making it look like there's another one of itself?
Yes, I'm very much aware. That doesn't change
Yeah.
the fact that there was 2
Okay, so
spots
we
in.
didn't know that.
Is Leah here?
Yes, Leah's here.
Okay, Leah's gonna pile on and be like, and how can you really be sure that your scouts or whomever it was that made this report was absolutely sure it was 3 displacer beasts and not 2 with, displacement, the thing they're named after?
Because usually they don't displace themselves that far away from themselves, and there was multiple accounts on one singular attack.
But you're saying usually. That doesn't mean that they can't then.
And I'm also gonna. There were multiple accounts, but that's. You understand how displacement works, right?
Yes, I'm aware.
If a
Who-
displacer beast displaces itself to look like 2, all of us in this room are gonna see 2, but our multiple accounts are still faulty.
And I'm just saying, it doesn't really matter if we've taken care of the problem anyways, because I don't think there's going to be any more displacer attacks. Like, we got these 2. And I don't know if there was a 3rd.
Yeah, there were only 2
Everything
that
was
we
said and
encountered.
done.
Okay,
There were
so
2
I want
bodies.
Leah to roll persuasion real quick.
On it.
Did I help her?
Actually, wait,
Hold
hold
on,
on. I gotta think about this.
I'm trying to persuade this man.
Yeah, but you're also saying that there wasn't 3, so I'd say roll deception.
All right, sure.
I don't think you're gonna
Not
complain
a,
about
not
it.
a problem. Not a problem to me. Did
I love that Leah's a part
God
of our group.
damn
Can
it.
I just say that?
I'm still gonna trust the accounts, but here's how this is gonna go. I'll give you 400 up front right now. If there is, in fact, no other displacer attacks, you come back in, let's say, 3 days' time, and you get your other 200. How does that sound?
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
All right.
the fact that you are so trusting of these reports of people who are not, they didn't kill the displacer beast, did they? We did. If they knew how to deal with the displacer beast, if they knew how it worked, they would have just taken care of it.
Listen, I got 3 accounts of 2 displacer beasts, or excuse me, I got accounts of 3 displacer beasts, and you bring me the tales of 2.
Would you like me to conjure an image of something in this room right now? And we can all write reports that it exists. It won't, but we can all write reports that it did.
I'm giving you as much leeway as I can by giving you 400 and then possibly 200 later. Take it or leave it.
That's just trying to look over at Leah and go, hey, no, it's fine. I really think we'll get our 200 gold afterwards, because you are right. There was, if there was only 2 and we got them, then there shouldn't be more attacks.
Fine. We'll be back in 3 days.
2 days.
3 days' time.
Damn it.
Well, I
3
bid you all a
days.
good day. I am busy. I've many other contracts to run through, especially since the new council member has been,
Yeah.
well, ordained.
Ordained is a word for it.
Oh, is that all the why all the celebration?
Yes.
And are they the one who implemented the gates hats? Like the
Yes.
fee to get in?
Yes, it is.
Oh, huh.
Why
Well,
did they do that?
That is not for me to decide. They are part of the council.
Not for you to decide, but maybe you know why? Or is that also behind closed doors?
I don't ask questions, and I don't leave the city, so I don't care.
Is there any way to go and meet this new council member, by the way?
What a sheltered life you live.
Damn.
The sheltered life is quite fitting for me. I don't swing swords. And as for your question, if you want to meet the council member, you can request audience with the entire council, but you won't be able to get the individual. They have
okay.
They have anonymity for a reason.
Is there like a certain date to do that, or is it just at request and see whenever they're free?
You can file it with me.
Oh, yeah, I would like to file to see if I can get a meeting with them.
All right. Well, she pulls out a drawer, and shuffles through a couple of different stacks of paper inside the drawer at his desk, and he pulls out a form, or like a parchment scroll that he unfurls, and he goes, I need you to fill out this form, and specifically I need your reason for the audience, and I need your full name.
Tets is happy to go and do this, and he's just starting to sign and stuff. He goes, okay, so for the reason why, it's to meet and congratulate, and then I would also like to go and extend an invitation to have them if they ever need mine or my party, if they're fine with it, of course, if they're fine with us helping them out with anything that they need, and offer our services in case there's anything in Waterdeep needing to be taken care of.
And you want an audience for that?
Yes, absolutely.
If
I would like.
you need me to, I can just get you a message.
No, I would like an audience, please. And my full name is TE1409. There's a dash,
Yes,
and then
yes, I see it on this form you've filled out. But if your reason is not up to snuff, you do realize that if you try to waste the council members' time, you're not going to be able to get an audience because they choose if they take an audience or not. So I would recommend, and this is me helping you out, fill out an actual reason instead of a introduction.
Can I take the form with me?
You may certainly do so.
Tets is going to roll it up and just put it into his pocket, and then turn and face the others. Alrighty.
Here's another form if you messed that one up, and he hands you another one.
Tets is going to roll it up once again and put it into his pocket. Thank you. So he's going to look at the others. Are we ready now? Oh, we need our gold actually. The 400.
Yes, right. So you see him pull out one of the pouches of gold from one of the lock boxes behind him, and there's like this wall of lock boxes, kind of like a apartment mailbox type situation. And he turns one of the keys, pulls out the bag, and pours out all the gold, divides part of it into 2/3, puts the 2/3 into the bag, grabs another pouch, puts the rest in, puts it back in the safe, and he goes, well, here you are. If you so desire, you may count it right here. Make sure I'm not miscounting.
No, I think we trust you, right? Guys?
Yeah, they seem pretty trustworthy.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Leah's gonna count it.
Oh my god.
So you go ahead and
I
start
just
putting it.
imagine Leah barging in and going, no, I'ma count it.
And they also count it really slow as well, like 1, 2, 3.
Do you want to do it quickly or do you want to do it slowly?
I want to do it. I'm not trying to waste his time, but I'm getting an accurate count.
Okay, so you put it in stacks of 10 and do kind of like this casino token or casino chip count where you're putting it in stacks. And sure enough, it comes out to 400.
Well, this seems to be in order.
Good. I wouldn't be in the position I am if everything went to shit.
Well, glad to know you can count money.
That's the least I
Alrighty.
can do.
That's just going to like slightly pull on Leo's like shirt or something like that, and just like, yeah, I think we're good now. We have the money.
I bid you good day, and do come back in 3 days' time. Otherwise, if you don't, we can claim forfeiture on it.
Oh. Well, we will come back. We will make sure to come back.
All
Are
right.
we leaving?
Yeah.
We are leaving.
On-
we are
On
going.
the way out, just barely loud enough for him to make out if he was paying, or yeah, if they were paying very close attention, they could just barely make out Leah say, "I fucking hate this city."
Dang.
But like after we're like 20 feet away, so like they'd have to be listening.
Okay. You say it. The magistrate pays no mind. Is right back into focusing on paperwork.
Lovely.
Probably
Let's
also
get
not
outta
the
here.
worst thing that magistrate's ever heard either.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk out, walking over dirty dead lanterns on the roadway, the roadwork. The cobblestone clicking under the leather of your boots. What are you doing? Well, and paws. Those who are barefoot. Barepod.
And
Arcus,
hooves.
Arcus, should we do you think Mary would be fine if we take the displacer fiend to the her place?
You know, I don't. I'm pretty sure she would be okay. She would probably be studying it a lot, in all honesty. She's very interested in new things, so why not?
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Before the conversation gets too away from it, Leah's incensed. She's like pissed. So they're gonna be like, where do they get off docking our pay because they were wrong?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. They are just doing their job. They're just workers. They weren't actually out in the field. And plus, we'll get that in 3 days' time.
Kane's gonna be like, I don't know who this new person is that's made everyone angry as well.
Yeah, that one is weird.
I suppose we have bigger fish to fry. I don't like that magistrate though.
How much is the share between all of us?
So there's 6 of us, so divide 400 by 6. I'll get my calculator.
I was about to say, if you do that shit in your head, I'm gonna throw
I know.
hands. It's gonna be crazy.
It'd be 66.6.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go pray.
Because 600 divided by 3 is, well, divided by 6 is 100, so 2/3 of that is 66.
Fucking nerd! Bully him!
My job is to be a nerd.
Of all, I appreciate your ability to do mental math.
I don't. Fuck you.
Perish.
Perish.
So we all get what, like 66 gold and 6 silver.
Mhm.
No, it'd be 6 copper.
Are you doing your unit conversions correctly?
Silver, the
No,
10
you're not.
silver equals gold. 1 gold.
66.6 is 1/10
Oh,
of
wait,
a gold.
no, it'd be one silver, 6d6 gold, and 1 silver.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
What?
66 gold and 6 silver, because you got to think about it like silver is like a dime.
It's intense.
Wait,
So if you said it's 66.6, that would be 66
for
gold
each
and
of you.
6
Yeah, you're right.
silver.
You're for each of you. I'm thinking each of you. Or I'm not thinking each. Okay.
You got- we got- we got there
showing
eventually.
off so hard. I was showing off so hard with mental math. I got called a nerd, and then I failed at the mental math after.
Listen. Decimal places trip everybody up.
It does trip everybody out. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Just don't talk about the Dewey Decimal System.
Add 66 gold and then add 34 after you get the 200 if you do.
Okay, but after session, can we talk about the Dewey Decimal System?
I don't
No.
I don't
God, no.
know exactly what that means.
It's
I
a
would-
way of
I
organizing
will have
books
that
in a
conversation
library.
with you. I might not follow along.
What is your favorite number in the Dewey Decimal System?
Goodness.
Okay, what are you guys doing? Back to game.
I think we're taking
We're
the
going to
kitten.
the Aurelius family household.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take the road starting towards the market. And before you even like hit the Aurelia, you hit the market. And a
Weird.
crowd has formed in the center of the market on a roundabout stage.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, can we go over and like see it? I'm gonna go over there and like check it out. Just take a little detour. Just be like, yeah, we should see what they're looking at. Seems like some performance is going on. Could be fun.
Okay.
Tets was still walking away, then he heard you speak to me like, "Oh, yeah, sure." He just turns back and starts going that way.
Okay. So you all get to the market, and in the market you see this, basically, this woman in a bright red and kind of gold dress. Very, very elegant in its design. And there is this woman has what looks to be this kind of pompadour hairstyle. Bright red, and is wearing this white mask.
Yeah.
On the stage, you kind of see this like line forming, and there's a it's like a short line, but it's of like people who seem to be down on their luck type. And you see this woman like bring up one person at a time and start kind of taking the hands and placing things in the hands of the men and women that are coming up.
What the? Can I roll for perception to see what it is?
You may do so.
Okay, perception. I probably only have like a +1. Let's see. Perception. I have a +2. That's even better.
May I also perceive?
You may do so.
See if
Two.
as I have.
I do not perceive.
You don't see what's in the hands, or what's being shown in the hands.
Oh,
Let's
Alright.
go.
Control, you stop trying to look at the distance, but you do notice, like, as one of the men are walking by, you start looking in his hands. And what he holds is like this ring. And it's a very, like, it looks like a cheap iron ring, but very dark in coloration.
What the? I'm gonna stop the man with the ring, and I'm gonna ask him, hey, what is with the ring? Is there something special?
This older man with definitely like a gray beard, and starting to get a little bit of that turtleneck. This is a There's a charm ring.
Charm ring?
Yes. She's giving out charms, you see. Wait. Says they can do lots for us.
What do you mean by lots?
I don't know. She didn't exactly say.
And who is she, by the way? Who is this lady that people are looking to see?
She is the Witch of Waterdeep.
Witch of Waterdeep. What is so special about the Witch of Waterdeep?
She's giving handouts. You can tell this guy, like, you can tell, like, he's just happy he got something. He doesn't care about all the other, like, little details about it.
Is the
You know
Witch of Waterdeep something that anyone from Waterdeep would know?
Sorry?
Would like for example Tats, would they know them? Like, is that a known person?
No, she seems to be a new figurehead right now. This is definitely a newer figurehead.
Oh,
Out of curiosity, how far away is she?
I was about to ask.
She's on the stage, and you guys are kind of about 25, 30 feet out. Just kind of watching.
Okay, she's just in range. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts and just try and read her surface thoughts.
Okay, hold on. Let me check and see what this does first and foremost, because I want to...
You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on their mind at the moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. I'm not attempting to probe deeper, I just want the surface thoughts.
The surface thoughts. Okay.
What
Give
is
me one
most on
second
their mind
to-
at the moment.
I just want to see the spell real quick.
I also wanted to
Don't trip and
use.
fall
and
off
you
the
said it was
stage. Don't trip and
detect
fall off the
thoughts.
stage.
Okay, you can read the thoughts of a certain creature. When you cast a spell, your action on each turn. Okay, yeah, 30 feet. Intelligence of 3 or lower. Doesn't speak any language. Creatures unaffected. Surface thoughts. So this is up to me what it means.
Whatever they're thinking about, whether it's, you know, their script, their spiel going through on their head, you know, or if they're you know, what they're thinking about most on their mind.
Alright, so it's one action. Are you casting this outwardly?
I'm kind of behind, and I'm kind of casting it under my breath.
Okay, I need you to roll sleight of hand to keep it out of visibility then.
And I was trying to say that I wanted to use Divine Sense as well.
Divine Sense. Okay.
I sent you what it does.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect
I need to
such
not
forces.
be so goddamn close. Let's right here in this empty area. Yeah, no.
I will take the first roll. It wasn't hard because there was a crowd. So you do get the actual thoughts in the moment instead of the focus being drawn away.
Yeah.
You don't hear a voice or such, but you get a general understanding. It kind of reads out to you that the thought process behind this girl or this woman is that she is trying to gain favor. Currently, she's like, keep playing along with this handout type of behavior and gain favor just a little longer, and hopefully this will come to fruit.
Okay. I'll keep my concentration up and just kind of, you know, listening to the surface. I can do that for up to a minute.
At one point, one of the thoughts is like, ugh, I hate these people.
That's fair.
So she's a poser. Got She's playing a role, whether
She-
it be
you can-
her own or a grander scheme.
She's like, oh, I can smell this one
Gosh.
through the mask. Okay, so you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. Of any being presence within the same radius, you can also detect any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. Okay, so you cast it. Are you casting it out openly?
No, I'm gonna have it be around her. And I mean, it doesn't say I have to do anything to do it. So I'm not trying to. I don't have to like wave my hand or do anything like that, as far as I'm aware.
Let me check your character sheet first and foremost, because it'll say.
Yeah, but of course. I mean, I sent you to all it had.
No, it didn't say if it had any components.
Yeah, there is none. As far as I'm aware, I don't see any.
So what was it?
Divine Sense.
Divine Sense.
It's under features and traits.
It's a feature. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that wouldn't have any components, so that's just natural. So no, you don't cast anything, and you don't sense anything either, though.
Oh.
I'm just making sure, like
Yeah. No,
if
you're
you
fine.
cast something, it will change something here.
My bad. I just meant I'm using Divine Sense. So yeah, that's just trying to look
I thought it
over
was
and
a
just shrug. Like,
spell. I didn't realize.
yeah, you're fine. That's just trying to look over. I guess they're just here to hand out stuff. I don't think that's what the market's for, though. I thought normally you sell stuff.
Let's ask them. Let's go further and see what they're about.
Yeah, I think that's
Alrighty.
a good idea.
And then I kind of station myself back as, you know, a silent observer. Kind of trying to see what's going on in amongst the crowd.
Does anyone want to go first, or should I get in line?
All right.
Yeah.
I motion, and you can see that I'm concentrating. I'm like lightly concentrating on something.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you go first, Tex? You're cheery and happy.
Thank you. And Tets is going to walk over to. How long is the line?
It's about a 6-person line right now, and it's mostly of the poor types.
Tets is going to walk behind the 6th person, and he is absolutely happy to be in the line. He is just there chilling.
All right. Nothing has changed with the thought process, Eric. Sometimes you get these posh remarks. You get the feeling of snobbiness.
Okay.
That's it. Tex, you eventually, after about 30 seconds or so, get to the line. And you see this, and there's a slight head cock as you come up, looking you up and down. The woman doesn't say anything. She is completely voiceless at this moment. And she goes ahead and hands you a ring.
Tets isn't going to take it just yet. He's going to tilt his head, and he's used to people like giving him the eye, like look up and down. And he just goes, if you don't mind me asking, what does this do?
She falls completely silent still.
I'm just curious, because it seems like you're handing out a bunch of stuff. I just wanted to know what, like, is it just a ring? Is it jewelry? Or does it have any, like, magical abilities?
There is this long, exasperated sigh behind a mask, just...
Anything on the thoughts?
Whose construct is this?
Tets doesn't know it, but he took 1 psychic damage.
No.
That's my brother, as Kane walks up.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
I actually, does Divine Sense let me detect if anything's cursed or not? I don't think so.
No, it just said Fey Fiend or Undead. Or, yeah, pretty much.
Or any object that has been
It-
concentrated or desecrated, but I don't know.
Consecrated and desecrated means
Religious or
Yeah.
it does not have anything.
Not.
It's about
religious.
grounds. It's not about items.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If that's the case, Tetsus is trying to shrug and say, "Oh, okay. I'll just take it then," and he'll take it into his hand and like walk with it
Okay.
gingerly.
You take your very dark iron ring with you down the stairs.
Can I like do a religious roll to see if it's like anything religious at all?
Yeah, sure, you could try.
+4. Boop.
+4.
Yeah, so 8.
So, the ring itself definitely has some inscriptions, and they're very, very faint, but you can't tell if they have any religious significance.
Alrighty, and they're not in a language that I read, right?
What do you read?
Oh, let me check. Common and undercommon.
It's unknown to you.
That's just gonna walk over to the party and go, "Hey, yeah, I got a ring." They
Is it
didn't
written
really
in
talk.
Draconic, Elvish, Primordial.
What'd you say?
Is it written in? Upon visual inspection, does it look like it's written in Draconic, Elvish, or Primordial?
None of those.
Dang.
What about Druidic or Sylvan?
No.
God damn.
What is this thing written in? Yo, Kane, you know how to. Oh wait, hold on. Kane, do you know how to
comprehend languages on myself? Oh wait, no,
Ooh.
that's
Oh.
on. Yeah,
If it's a touch spell, you absolutely can.
It is not a touch spell. It is just it's a self spell for the
Oh,
duration.
then
you
it's
understand the
only
literal
for you.
meaning
You
of-
can't cast it on anybody else, but you can cast it on you. It's supposed to be for you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just asking
For
if
the
it was
duration,
touched
I
or not, but-
understand any written language I see.
All
But I
right.
must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Okay. Do I really want to do that now?
Yes.
Are we sure that this isn't cursed in any way? First off,
I mean, I'm holding it. It hasn't done anything to me that I know of.
but you're a robot.
What does that mean?
You're not organic material.
But I mean, technically I am, according to the book. I think.
Did she
I'm-
hand it to you on on something, or did she like pick it up with her own hands and hand it to you?
Well,
Sorry, say that again. I was.
Did she hand it-
Tex if she had handed it directly using her hands, or like offered it on a thing?
Directly through hand. So it was one hand to another.
Okay, so touching should be fine then. In theory. In theory.
as far as
Um,
we know.
Then I cast comprehend languages and I touch it very cautiously to like understand.
Okay, so you touch it, and the engraving is on. As you do, you notice that it is what it says. Does it say if you know the language, like you know what language it is that you're trying to comprehend, or you
any
understand
written
it?
language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page of text.
Okay.
And I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear.
Okay, so it doesn't tell you what language it is. So I'm going to.
No, I'll just know what it says.
It is a ring. It is enchanted. And it seems like the enchantment is based around a language that you are unfamiliar with, and it is not anything like any of you are really used to. It is not written in like a runic language either. And the enchantment glows red as you start to touch it.
Oh no. I don't like that.
And you
will be
understand
fine.
it as it is a listening device.
She's a Fed.
It's the NSA.
Get out.
So
It basically it acts like a Vox box, I believe it's called,
From
it's a
40K?
wiretap.
but a
It's
one-way
wiretap.
Vox box. It's a one-way Vox box.
It is
It's
a
a-
wiretap. That's what it is.
Oh, why is she handing it out?
It's
I-
a Google Home.
I'm thinking this out loud. I said that out of character. I have not actually formulated or communicated to the
Oh,
party
my
what
bad.
it is yet.
My bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just. I sit here and go. We don't need this ring.
Oh?
I
Why not?
remove my hand from it, and I go. For those that we may not want to know our plans, may be privy.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
So what does it do?
I take it and I chuck it down the street.
Wait, no, that was mine.
It's a listening thing.
Oh.
It listens to everything we say.
Wait, then why was she handing it out to all the people here? And he's just going to look over at them and just, the line.
So the
For
line has
information.
disappeared, and as you turn around, there is a flash of fire, and that woman is gone.
Damn. Just like a Fed. Anyways.
Leah is gonna wonder
Where is
out
Leah's?
loud.
Hold on. Where is Leah's?
I didn't
was
throw
looking
it like
for
super
Leah's
far,
like
by the
little.
way. I just
Still
kind
by
of
the
threw
gate.
it out of earshot. If
You're still,
Still
by
by
the
the
gate. Here, come here. There you go.
Leah is gonna just wonder out loud why someone would want to spy on, like,
on the citizens,
well,
On
not
poor
just on the
people.
city. Yeah.
on the poor.
Valentine hears it and adds on, don't you think it's a little bit suspicious that this random person that nobody's ever seen or heard before just kind of comes up when the council gets a new person and everything's starting to change?
At that
Yeah,
comment,
that is very
Tetz
suspicious.
is just going to blink a few times, and then he's going to walk over to wherever the ring was thrown. And when he finds it, he's just trying to start stomping on it as much as possible, trying to just, like, destroy it.
Okay. I want you to roll a strength real quick.
Okay.
That is an iron ring.
My guy is made out of...
He is made of steel, but I would still make him roll for this because of the material it's made of.
Oh no! It is
No.
a Lego for you. It is a Lego. Your
Not the
foot
Lego
hurts.
piece.
Yeah, it is. You managed to get it embedded in your foot.
No!
You couldn't
No.
crush it. You couldn't crush it, but you got it embedded in your foot.
Being that Sarah isn't too far away, Tetz is trying to just hop over in pain over to Sarah. It's like, well, one sec, guys, one sec. I just need to just taken care of. Wait, pardon me, excuse me. And he eventually gets to Sarah again. It's just knocking on the door very fast. Sarah, open up.
Oh goodness!
God.
What is it?
He's just trying to
Squirrel.
stitch his. He's just trying to stitch his foot out. I got something stuck here. I need to get rid of it.
You. Is that a ring?
Yes. Not a good one apparently. It hurt.
Believe you. Come here.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't.
you get sit up on the chair. Sarek lifts your foot up and starts taking a blowtorch to the bottom of your soul. Like
I
a
follow
rudimentary
behind on it.
blowtorch. It's got like whale oil type rudimentary.
I followed behind, and yeah.
Okay, so he gets it removed with a pair of tongs, and he
Mage
starts.
hand.
Mage hand do what?
I wait. How does Mage hand? Does it appear? Yes, spectral floating hand. So I'm standing there, and I am staring at text with a like, why you do this look too, and then as Sarek and Tex are doing that thing, I'm also explaining to Sarek what the ring is, in like vague terms, so that way Sarek understands why it's a bad ring.
Okay.
Brain go burr. My brain misfired.
So what are you doing
really
with the
hard
mage
there.
hand though?
I'm using it as like I don't want to touch this anymore because it did red glowy thing. Put it in the mage hand, and the mage hand can carry it to not here.
Okay, so Sarek with the tongs out sees the mage hand, sees you, drops it in the hand, and you end up closing it. You explain it to him, and like in vague terms, and he goes, "And what made you decide that you were supposed to stomp on it?"
I wanted to get rid of it.
Well, if it's if it's made out of infernal iron, I don't even know how you would be able to.
Is that expensive?
It's rare.
Is that expensive?
It's infernal. You can't get that anywhere else. You literally
Wait,
have
it's
to go to hell to get that. Where did you even get this?
A lady was handing it out at the market.
Sorry. Did you say they were handing it out?
Yes. Yes.
She's a succubus and a fed.
Oh my god.
The
How
worst
much?
type of combo.
So how much for the ring? Can I sell it?
No, it's worthless. Otherwise, I mean, you might get like 50 gold for that little bit of metal alone. But
it's effectively cursed.
it's not really a curse. It's an enchantment.
I know. But it's certainly not something you want just hanging around your populace, now is it?
Nope, that's for sure.
I don't know. I don't deal with enchantments. I don't deal with the arcana.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Sarek. Tetsu's gonna hop off the seat. Thanks, I guess. So if it's not really worth that much, we might as well get rid of it. What's the best way to get rid of this?
Send it back to hell? Return to center? I guess.
I wouldn't open a fucking portal to hell.
No, I was just gonna throw it down a deep hole.
And even
That's
then,
Here's
I mean,
something to consider. If this is here, that means somebody else has already done so. Who knows what else is possibly going through that?
Yes.
Well, Sarek, I really do appreciate the help. We do need to get joined, and I think I have a plan for this ring.
if there are devils involved in any of this, I do not want any part of it. Get rid of it as soon as you can, or find a mage who can disenchant it.
Will do. And Tetsu's going to go up to the mage hand, take it because as far as he knows.
The mage hand is like 20 feet up now.
Oh.
I'm keeping it out of earshot as best I can.
Oh, if that's the case, if you want, there's like the sewers and stuff. We can just toss it down a drain. To be honest,
Not the worst idea, but it doesn't remove it from.
Well,
I mean, you said there were multiple in circulation, so I wouldn't worry about the one, but I'd still get rid of this one. Don't keep it on you.
Yeah.
alrighty. Thank you, Sarek. We should get going. And Tetsu's going to open a door and hold it for everyone.
It's a good idea. We should get to the Aurelius family so we can see if Mary would like to take care of this displacer beast. I'm sure she would have fun with
Hey,
it.
Tetsu's just gonna put a finger up to his lips, and then look at the rain real quick, and then look back at you, and then look at the rain, then look back at you.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Why am I stupid? How am I stupid in reality, too? Gosh dang it. Oh,
Now they did lift
The
it up 20
tail
feet,
of-
so
The tale of. Let's go and
In
get-
Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Let's
So
go get rid of
Valentine,
tail of.
the displacer kitten starts crawling
I
up
move-
your shoulders from your pack and starts nibbling on your ear a little bit.
Wait, who?
The displacer kitten,
Oh, the meow meow.
the little meow meow. Yeah.
Wait, whose?
this is going to walk over and pet
Valentine.
the cat.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you still in Syrinx right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
he looks
That's,
over and he's like, I'm not even gonna. He like you can see it on his face like I'm not even gonna question it.
That's just gonna flash up to thumbs. What is it? Thumbs up and just smile, and then walk out.
Just Valentine slowly pushes the kitten back into the pack. Get back in there.
You get like a slightly harder bite as you try to do that.
Oh.
And then you start like the cat is trying to tell you something at this point and is starting to like make biscuits at your back.
Oh, Valentine steps out of Syrinx, so they're kind of like off to the side outside, and takes the kitten out of the bag and kind of gives it a weird look. Well, why do you keep biting me, you little brat? Why you keep scratching me? What's going on?
You get this deep raspy meow as the cat is on 4 of its hind legs and the 2 front paws are still making biscuits at your knees and is starting to mouth at your clothes.
Okay.
That's just gonna walk up and go. Oh, wait, you can actually understand him. You're talking to him.
Understanding is kind of a overstatement. I'm just trying to get
Oh.
what he's trying to say to me because he's doing all this stuff and kind of pawing at me, but I don't really know what's going on.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk up and I'm going to cast a funny little spell.
Oh God.
Just a funny little spell.
Just
poor
funny
cat
little
never
spell.
saw it coming.
Casts magic missile.
Roll for initiative.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay,
On
I
myself.
need you to roll another Arcana check to make sure. Like, I know you were able to cast it before, but since this is not a practiced spell, you still need to roll Arcana every time because this is not an animal. But you can if you roll Arcana properly.
It's a little bugger.
Okay. Fine. All right. I attempt to speak to the small child.
Have we named this thing yet?
Not
do you
Well,
yet.
have a do you have
the-
advantage? What happened there?
It didn't go the first time.
Okay, well
I
I'll
thought I
take,
liked.
I'll take the first roll, which was a 15.
Yep.
You do manage to cast it. It was kind of hard this time, but you managed it. And the kitten, you hear a raspy food. Give food.
Aw, the little guy is hungry, and I pick him up by the scruff of his neck and like scratch his chin, and I reach into my bag and pull out some extra breadcrumbs I had from the birds. We need to feed the cat.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Splicer Beast takes 2 of its side paws, and swats at your hand. Hunt, kill.
Right.
Oh no.
Um.
I think I think it's a carnivore.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, jeez,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
think?
I'm on it. I will make friends with the
Um,
rats and then tell it to stay in my room, and then have the displacer kitten hunt it.
Wow.
That-
Holy
That's
crap, that's the
amazing.
most devious thing I've heard Kane say this entire D&D session. Like, this
That's just in
entire
a raise of
campaign.
finger, like he's about to speak and his mouth opens and he's just like, you know what? I don't want to know. I guess that's normal.
It's just hungry. It just wants to hunt. Do we have any like rodents to get rid of?
I can say
system.
that too, but I can say something a little bit weird. I mean, I did may or may not when we were hunting down those beasts, taking a little souvenir.
Oh,
What do you
Which
mean by souvenir?
when I was in my wolf form, I kind of gnawed a little piece off to take home with myself.
so you're gonna feed it its
What?
parents?
It's kind of weird and it's kind of fucked up. But, I mean, if it's really hungry, I don't really know.
That's
Tets is going to walk over to a vendor that's selling meat and go and spend 1 gold for as much food as that person.
Man, I wanted to make it fun.
So how much gold do you spend?
Just 1.
Okay, so you with the 1 gold, you managed to get a sizable. What do you get?
Probably just like lamb or something like that.
You get a pound of lamb, raw lamb.
Damn.
Tets is going to
Golly.
walk over and hand it to Kane. Like, here you go. If it only eats meat, this is meat, yeah.
That is meat.
All right,
It's meat.
I placed the meat down in front of the displacer kitten.
So the displacer kitten smells the blood of the carrot, like the produce instantly, and starts like you can hear like a purr already emanate, like this growling purr of a large cat, or well, a large kitten, just rumble through the entire body of this creature. And this displacer kitten, as soon as you place it down, literally tackles it, starts kicking it, and starts like gnawing on it, like playing, like almost playing with it, and like hitting its hunting instincts with the kicking, trying to knock it out.
So
Kane would kind of look at the kitten and be like, "Hey, no playing for food now."
It's cute.
Tet's not understanding that you shouldn't.
Nobody else can
Tet-
hear what the displacer beast is saying, by the way. This is only
Yeah, I was about to
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ted's not understanding that you probably shouldn't mess with animals while they're eating. Is trying to try and pet it.
Oh, no.
No. Kane will stop him.
But
Brother,
but-
you want your hand in one piece. You don't want to be bleeding everywhere. He will claw your flesh
But
off.
it's so cute. Look at him. Am I not supposed to pet cats?
Not when they're eating.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then Tets is
Because
trying
that
to
thing
back
will
up. a little.
probably eat you.
Okay.
And wouldn't the circle gonna laugh at this? A displacer kitten. All right. So now the kitten's probably gonna be happy now that it has food. What is next?
Oh,
we sh-
green. Can we get rid of it, please?
Yeah, I was going to see if Mary would like to take care of it. I mean, they have money and they can buy us food, and I was just thinking maybe. And if she can't, we'll find a way.
Who was doing the mage hand, by the way?
Me. I have the mage hand with the ring as high up in the sky. Well, as far away from us as possible, which is 30 feet.
Okay.
Maybe not up in the sky anymore, but
Can we just throw it down the drain, please? So it's done and done with. Like we don't need to worry about it anymore.
yeah. Is there a drain nearby that I can just move the
There
mage
is
hand and
definitely
drop it?
a sewer grate with it's like a grate with holes in it. It's grid lattice structure of like steel bars that is
Yeah,
right
just
over the
drop it
sewer.
through.
Yep. So you take the mage hand, float it over, and you see this infernal iron ring. Cling, 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 and then you hear a as it just plops into the water.
Alrighty. Now that that's
Good,
done
now that
with,
we-
yeah, we should go to the Aurelius, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Is the cat done? And he's just gonna look over to see at the progress the cat has made.
Sorry?
He's looking over to see like how much of the meat the cat has eaten
He
at
has
this
gotten
point.
through like a fourth of it and is starting to get tired.
Oh, that's cute.
Do we wait for it then? Do we like he looks over at Kane. How does this work? When can we pick him up again?
I can stay with the kitten, make sure he's fed, and I'll come take you guys, or I'll come take him to you guys.
I mean, we could also just wait here.
We were
Shouldn't
going
be.
to see. We were going to see if Mary could take care of her.
Yeah.
The kitten, I mean.
Yes. I mean, it depends. And Kane would look at the kitten. If they hurry up and don't play with their food, it could be probably like maybe 15-20 minutes, I would say.
So the cat has
Okay,
gotten
well-
a third of the way through this lamb and has stopped grappling and eating, and is starting to find like high perches on like different fence posts or that he can find to get elevation.
All right, it looks like they're done. So Kane would pick up the kitten and place him on his shoulder.
Cool. Okay.
So you
Off
got
to see you.
2/3 a lamb left. 2/3 a pound of lamb.
Let's go. Alrighty, we can start going now, right?
Yep.
Alrighty, then Tetsu's gonna start walking down that way.
Okay. Is everybody else?
Yeah.
Yep, we're following
Okay.
along.
I'm just making sure. I was hoping
Yeah,
for
of
a we're
course.
going, not an I'm going. So you start
yes.
walking towards the Aurelius Manor. You notice like a couple homeless types who are wearing the rings on your way over there. There's quite a few in circulation, as you can tell. Those who end up going to the Aurelius Manor.
Which is all of us.
Who's walking in first?
I will, just because.
Yeah,
you
I was
know,
about to say.
I'm gonna first knock on the door for courteousness because I'm a man of class. Just to like.
So Gerard opens
Yeah.
the door. The servant. Arcus, please come. You don't need to knock on your own door.
It's always good to, though, just to let you know that we're here.
Very well. Anyways, come in. And guests as well, I assume?
Yep. We're gonna see if Mary wants to do something, or even if she can.
So you walk in, Gerard holding the doors open for you all. And as soon as you walk in, Mary is kind of walking by above, like the catwalks, and is like has a book in her hand. Looks over, sees text, and says, "Celestial steel."
Hi?
That's what you're made of.
Oh, wait, you figured it out?
Yeah. It took a while.
Oh,
Took a long while. And it seems not every Kalyarut was made of the same stuff, but commonly was made of celestial steel.
oh, that's neat. And Tetsus is gonna start looking at his hands and like looking all over himself. Huh. So anyways, we do have a question for you. You didn't happen to pick up a ring at the marketplace, did you?
No, I can outsource that to myself.
Okay. Do you have a place we can speak in private? Like all of us, mind you, like a little conference room or something like that?
Kiss, Spocky,
Yes.
what is this about?
It's something you might find interesting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I do have something else to tell everyone as well.
Meet me in the
But
study.
Okay.
And
I'm
she
going
starts
to.
walking off.
I follow Mary.
I follow as well.
I
Okay,
follow as
Arcus,
well.
your little man is still at the market, by the way.
You little guy.
My little
you
man?
Fella.
Little man.
You little man.
Shane's not with us
Oh.
right now.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Bada bing, bada boom.
You're not even at
We're
your own
here.
house, and you're having a conversation.
Oh wait. Never mind.
Bro,
Astro, are you here?
that's
Yeah.
telepathy,
Okay,
bro.
I'm just making sure. I haven't heard from you in a while. Okay, so you guys all make your way to the study. You enter, and she's sitting down at what seems to be her main desk, where she has multiple like diagrams and intricate blueprints sprawled out. And with that, I would like to take a break. We need a bathroom
Alrighty.
break.
Glee.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong screen. All right, we need a bathroom break. It's about that time. Get drinks, go to the bathroom. We'll be right back.
This man is EP.
I've been fucking EP, bro. I was telling them before we started, my ass woke up at like 7 in the fucking morning.
Oh God.
I
Yeah.
woke up and decided I'm not working today.
I didn't have that decision.
I shouldn't have called out for today, but my brain was not braining.
That's fair. I was only supposed to work 3 days this week. I ended up fucking working 5 because people are immature and actually don't know how to do their job. So I was not a happy camper.
I'm back.
Welcome
Hi
back.
back. But you know. And like the store doesn't open until 11, but I was scheduled to be there for 9:30 because I had to do a bank run. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking go crazy. I'm like, this is it. Today's the day. And then the person that was supposed to come in at noon to help with coverage didn't fucking know that they started at noon, so they didn't end up being there until 1:30.
Ooh.
You know, just work things.
Here we go. That's all I wanted. Right now. I need to work more on my timer page than my family's project because I already have feature requests from people.
Ooh.
Like they want to be able to change the color.
I saw you working on that. What's that for?
It's for Waterwolf.
Mm.
It's an internal timer. It's an internal countdown clock tool. And not that it's like super internal. You can just go to timer.pet and get to the timer. And then you know, go E and B session. Go no clocks, and the next session will be 28 at 5:30 p.m. Well, there you go. Timer. I'm still streaming my screen.
Yeah.
So you'll see the like countdown to the next D&D or when the next D&D session should be. And it's just driven through JavaScript and timer.js on timer.html. All it is.
How are you doing? Oh, I see. I was gonna say, how are you doing persistence? Are you storing it on like server side and doing it like an ID lookup, or do you just encode all of the timer parameters in the URL? But it looks like
All
you
in
just
the
encoded all in the
parameters.
URL.
Because that way it's serverless. I don't have to run database infrastructure.
Yeah, I figured.
If you really want to like have like a short link, you just use like Bitly or some shit. Need a redirect from somewhere else. It's bathroom.
Ichiro, you already leave? Sounds like it.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, I
No, it's
haven't had
not.
one of my soda float drinks in a while.
I'm busy back, yo.
Oh my fucking god.
Mm.
I forget, of all, you don't like sweet meads, right?
Huh?
You don't like sweet meads, right? You like
Oh.
drier meads?
I like all mead. Well, no, okay. I like wine meads. I cannot do draft meads. I hate draft mead.
I was gonna
I'm
ask
21
because
now. I can have stuff like that now.
the meadery that I really like just put out their yearly Dragon Con special. They're based in Atlanta, and so they do a special one every year for Dragon Con, and I
Okay.
think it's always very good. But it is they're quite sweet.
I'm mead is supposed to be sweet. I have a sweet tooth.
Me too, bro.
I
I don't know. There are some
love
people who
sweets.
are like, nah, if a mead is too sweet, like they want it to be drier.
Then just drink a wine.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, why are you buying mead if you're not gonna drink mead?
Well, because okay, but because they still want the honey wine flavor, but there are varying degrees of sweetness, and different meaderies tend to have different styles. So I have two meaderies that I like. One that makes not very sweet ones, like they're not sugary, but like comparatively sweet, and then I have one that I like that is comparatively dry.
Mm-hmm. I like any mead that tastes like a wine. Like has the alcohol content of a wine, I should say, because it doesn't taste watered down. It is every ingredient that was put in there is done so with a quality and high amount of a good balance between all the ingredients, because you're supposed to taste the honey. If the mead only tastes like fermentation and it's very watery, it's not really. It tastes like a very weird beer to me. You know. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm
at
back, Astro.
So I was gonna say one thing, and I'm not like this is almost certainly outside of your like intended use case,
all. Mm-hmm.
but I could see a case for, if not storing the parameters server side, at the very least encoding them in some way, and that would be forging a timer. Again, probably outside of your intended use case, especially if this is an internal tool, but like imagine if somebody sent a timer with the correct title and everything, but changed the time on it.
Well, the time is ultimately created in UTC up here.
Yeah,
And
no,
if
that's
I
not what
put
I'm
in
saying.
If I put in like something garbage in here, it doesn't know what to do with it. It'll just
No.
say invalid.
Like imagine if you created, like, okay, imagine if I took this link for next D&D session but I changed it to be 3 hours later. Now,
I get what you're saying. You're saying
For-
create a way to check some of the information to see if it's been changed, but I don't have any validation data. It's just a wizard.
that's why like, and I'm admittedly saying this is almost certainly outside of your like not intended use case, but like this is almost certainly outside of your like expected uses, or like one of your requirements for this, I'm pretty sure, is not that it be tamper proof. But like I'm just brainstorming ways that you could like
The
like-
tamper proof is not even like a big concern, because like at the end of the day, you could just go and make the correct timer, and you can read the parameters in the URL. There's no obfuscation, which means you can sit here and see this is targeting 12:30 a.m. UTC.
Yeah, no, that's not what, like what I'm.
It's out the target time in your local time all the time. You cannot turn
Yeah.
this off.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you made this D&D session, and then if I took that link and offset it by like 3 hours later, and then passed that link around, basically spoofing the time.
If I did this,
Yes. Now, if I were to send that link to everybody, they've got the incorrect time. What I'm saying is like, I'm just
Yeah.
brainstorming. I'm brainstorming as if this was a public utility with a more broad audience. But you said this is an internal tool, which means that this is almost certainly beyond the scope of what you're working on.
it's an internal tool that is just coincidentally just publicly accessible.
I
You can
hate
go to timer.pet.
I hate to get
But
in between y'all, but
D&D.
I'm gonna ask real quick. Control, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Silent.
I was the one that said I'm busy to back, yo.
Silent.
Here, yeah.
All right. Vapa.
Here.
Spencer.
Sorry.
Spencer.
Bonsoir.
All right. Everybody is here then. All right. So, again, sorry to get in between y'all, but I do think we should get back to the game. So, back where we left off, you guys had just walked into the Aurelius Manor. You had a conversation with Mary. Tex, you learned something about yourself today, and you're all following Mary to the study. You enter. She is sitting at her desk, which is like on the side next to a bookcase, and it's perpendicular with the bookcase. So she turns her chair to face you all. So, what is this about? Rings?
No, it's something different. Text or whoever has it, can you show it to Mary? Who has this displacer beast?
I do. I will,
Okay, could you show the displacer beast to Mary?
I'm sorry,
I,
did you say Displacer Beast?
I pulled the.
It's small.
I pulled
We
the kit from my
accidentally.
shoulder.
Yeah,
Oh,
we accidentally.
Hells. Why did you...
No,
We
we
didn't
all the
want the-
rings that are coming around. What?
That's
I'm
not a
joking, I
pet.
did not say that.
Well, I mean, it could
But it's a
be.
cat. Are cats not pets?
That is
Hey.
not a cat. That is a
That's just
killing
remote.
machine.
But that's what cats are.
Look, I've only
I
heard
mean-
rumors about Displacer Beasts. I don't know much about Displacer Beasts, but I know one thing. You don't mess with them. And especially don't adopt them.
That
They
would
said
have
the
been.
same thing about cats before they were domesticated.
Yeah. So we since you were so interested in in Tex, right? We thought that maybe you'd be interested in the Displacer Beast. If you're not, we'll find We'll find some other way.
Spocky,
Yes.
I don't think anybody here would be comfortable with that killer around here.
Yeah,
What?
that's true.
But it's just a little kitten.
For now,
Yeah, but we can train it and it can help us if we ever need it.
if you train that thing, if you manage to do, it's. I'm not gonna say it's impossible to train it and tame it. And since you did get it as a kitten, you might have a higher success rate. You must tend to its every need. And I don't know anything about displacer beasts or their nature.
I mean, I don't see that it can be that much harder than
Also,
a normal pet.
Who are you?
Hello.
Mary, that wasn't meant to be rude. I'm so sorry. Mary Aurelius, Tinkerer. And she goes out to shake your hand.
Valentine reaches out and shakes her hand back. I'm Valentine. I helped them take care of the kitten's parents, per se, in the forest.
Yeah, we kind of orphaned it
Ah,
accidentally.
Kinda orphaned it. Sorry.
So that's why Tex has a strong appreciation. It's another brother or sister.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Brother.
if, like I said,
Brother.
if you
Wait,
manage,
did we confirm it was a female or a male?
I mean,
Kane
you
will
could
like
look.
lift. Kane
You-
will
so-
lift the kid up and look.
so as with most cats, you cannot tell because it is a kitten. There is, it's very hard to tell. I'd have
can-
you roll a nature check real quick.
That I can do.
It was a -2. The nature cleric bad at nature skill checks.
Okay, so to be fair, there was supposed to be another player that goes with Kane's
Yes, I
thing.
know, I know.
I mean, I could always.
You can
roll
also
nature
roll.
as well.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll nature because I got +5 on my shit.
Wait, Kane, can't you just ask it?
Guys, I think it's an it.
Guys, I think it's an it. Jeez.
22. So you pick up the cat, and you check the genitalia on this creature, and it is a female.
Sister.
Oh, hey.
Sister.
Oh my god. Eric's just sitting there watching this interaction, kind of shaking his head.
Oh, and Mary. So with the Rain Fiends, there was this one lady. They would call her the Witch of Waterdeep, something like that. She was
She's a newer figure.
she was handing out reins, and apparently they're not good. Apparently they listen in on people or something like that. Yeah.
They are listening devices. They're enchanted, and basically anything you say around them will be heard by the other end.
Well,
We
I
had
do
one, but we dropped it
specialize,
in the sewer.
and that's the catch. I was about to say I do specialize in the Arcana, but well, if you don't have one for me,
Well, we may have thrown it down the drain, but there was good reason for that. We needed to
no,
talk to you.
I completely understand. It's not a matter of if you did the right thing. It's just maybe there would have been an opportunity for learning.
Oh, also, I think this might be a good time to mention something.
Yes.
So, when I went off to the what was House of Wonder, that one, I may have made small little pact or oath to Mistra, and
Okay.
she did give me one thing. Like she did help me out. She accepted the oath, but she asked me to do something for her.
And what was that?
She kind of warned me that there was forces and people trying to sort of, from what I understood, corrupt slash do something against Waterdeep in the government itself, and she kind of tasked me to figure that out. But I don't know if you haven't realized this yet, but I'm not the best at reading humans, and yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure if I can actually do that, but I kind of feel like I need help with that.
I think, Mistra,
And
if you talk to a goddess of her stature, I'd suggest that you just try your best. I don't think she.
yeah, but there's been some weird things happening. I heard a new council member joined, and
Yes, the last one was found dead in his home.
That's
Oh?
suspicious.
wait, how do we
thought
know that
they
was
were
the
supposed
council
to be
member?
Anonymous.
So he was found dead. They all own their own masks, and as soon as you find one, well, you know it's the council member. His mask
Oh.
was in the estate as well as his corpse.
So, Tess is looking very distressed. Who was it then?
Just some noblemen from a rich merchant family.
So,
What name did they go by? Just curiosity. I may have passing knowledge.
So hold on, I didn't prepare for that.
You're fine.
So I'm
You forgot that I'm here.
yeah, no, I just didn't. I have to improv that. So she looks over and she goes, apparently it was an Arthur Neschner.
That's an interesting name.
But, so yeah, I think something's going on with the council. From what I understand, Mistra wants me to go and investigate, and if we can, take time. I don't know if anyone's willing to help, but I would appreciate help if we could.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we've been helping each other out all this time. I mean, why not another adventure? Mary, you okay here? We're just gonna bring the Displacer Beast with us. I mean, I'm sure we'll train it along the way. And apparently, it wants to kill everything, so I mean...
Sparky,
could
be a
this is a killing machine and a predator. You suit to its every needs, make sure it doesn't need anything, and it will see you as a provider. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. If that cat gets out and starts hunting, well, you're gonna have another
We'll just have
contract
to-
out for this exact Displacer Beast, and it sounds like.
And we won't get our 200 gold.
That's true.
Well, I mean later down the line.
Yeah.
Well, But yeah,
okay, man.
so where was this person living? Maybe we could go see if there was any clues or anything like that. The council.
So it's. I have pings. Hold on.
Mhm.
Because I'm just gonna ping it. If I can remember how to ping.
Right click ping.
Oh. Okay. Oh. No. That wasn't it. Are you sure it was right click ping?
I mean, then you
Yeah,
just
but
left
as
click
the
again.
world author, you may have more control.
I have a different control system. You're right. Oh, there we go. I do have a different control system. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. So, Nesher's villa? That's where she was
Yeah.
living?
Arthur Neschner.
Neschner. Wait, is that a dude or is that a girl?
That's an Arthur. What do you think?
Fair.
That was the person who was found dead.
Oh, already. I guess Tatsu's going to look at the others. I guess we should like head over there.
Probably be good.
Already. Thank you so much. You wouldn't have. No, we have lamb. We'll be fine for a bit.
Yeah.
I would vary the different types of meats.
How much different types of meats do you have?
I don't think we have enough for a predator of that stature. Sorry.
No issue.
Yeah. We'll
I'd
find
also get
something.
some. Well, I would say milk.
Do they drink just normal milk or
I mean,
like?
that's a kitten, but I
Well,
get your question. I don't know, but I would at least try it. Maybe it bears fruit.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you, Mary. I'm glad we came to you before we decided to do anything.
Just be fucking careful. That's a monster you have in your backpack.
Oh,
Yep.
I also have a question. And Tetsu's going to pull out the form. Guys, what should we put down for the reason why we want to meet the council? Because I think it would be really good if we can get at least somewhat close to them and kind of see.
I would say that we want to get close to the council so that we can find who murdered the other council member.
That's not probably gonna get us any closer because they're probably gonna think that they might think that we're the bad party.
Well,
Ooh.
I mean, we could always write just the issues at hand and how there's attacks to get into the city now.
but
And
I'm pretty
to
sure a
do
lot
that.
of people have done that. I mean, this is a council of Waterdeep. We need to have like a really legit reason. And
Leah, you're good with like words and manipulating people. What do you say? is he?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Sorry. Repeat the last sentence.
I said, Leah, what do you think? You're good at manipulating people.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Yes.
I think so.
Duh.
Aurora Borealis, located
Aurora
directly in
Borealis.
your kitchen. Yes.
At this time of year. At this time of day.
Localized. Entirely within your kitchen.
But
Yes.
yeah, I think if we can get up
Can
close
I
to them,
see it?
No.
No.
I think if we get up close to them, I can do the divine sense, detect good or evil. And if not, if that doesn't work, or if anything else we have doesn't work, we should also like, like get lost a little bit and like try and see if we can find anything around there in the actual like council area, and
Could
maybe we
do
can find
that.
some clues or anything like that.
To be clear,
Yeah.
you want me to lie to the Council of Waterdeep.
I mean, you just need to come up with a really good reason about why we're
No.
going there to meet them. Look,
No.
it's the form. Look, if you look at section 2, underneath that A, so it's 2A, 3 down here, part 3, you can see the reason why we have to enter. It's asking for that. And yeah, we just need a really good reason so they don't deny it.
It's not necessarily lying. We just want you to bend the truth so much to where it's on the verge of breaking.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that is going in another server's out of context channel.
I mean, that's true. That's
So yeah,
That's a lot.
what would be pressing enough for the council's attention though?
probably.
I don't. Well, do we know of anything there's specifically?
Oh, wait. I think I have an idea. Do you remember the the people worshipping that one statue with the antlers and stuff? The Thieves Guild? Or
Oh yeah, I remember those guys.
we could go up there and we could try and just explain like, hey, we need to get a bunch of troops and stuff to go and raid them. And I mean, I'm sure they would be down to do that.
That sounds like an awful idea that leads to future repercussions that we don't want to deal with.
But why?
If we go in the raid,
No,
look,
but we're not going to go in the raid. We're just going to tell them about it, and
No,
you know,
that's
they can
not
do
what-
the raid.
right, but here's the thing. They're going to find out that we were the ones that snitched on them, and snitches get lacerations on every part of their bodies. And so,
Can I get lacerated? And he's going to look at Mary.
Oh my god.
Well, with the right tools, I'm sure you can cut metal.
Oh. Well, the other ones are a little more squishy. Okay, maybe not. But still, it's just an idea. We can say that we're getting close to finding them, at least, and that we would like more assistance.
I don't really have any other ideas. It's hard to deceive someone you know nothing about.
that's
This
true.
whole-
Well, we know
This
that they're power
whole-
hungry. At least I assume
Yeah.
so. How do you get on the council? Let's say Mary.
Apparently, kill the previous council member.
Yeah, that
No,
makes
it's
sense.
not that simple. The council elects them.
Oh.
Ah, the council elects the council. I fucking hate this city.
That's been the way that it's been run for a few hundred years, from what I understand.
The council, because of anonymity, you can't have a regular election. And nobility is more or less an old-fashioned title based on old governments that used to reside here. In terms of getting elected as a councilman, or a councilwoman, depending on what gender you identify with, you would usually get
Yes.
an anonymous. Well, you get voted on,
Yes.
and if you have enough favor within Waterdeep, and like, for example, Arthur Neshna. Arthur was somewhat of a philanthropist himself. He had quite the hands in both the rich and the poor's pockets. And with his influence as a philanthropist, he could get elected quickly.
And I mean, it worked so far. It's working pretty well, and it's kept order.
Question is, if you think he was murdered, how did they find out who it was?
Oh yeah, how did they do that?
I would imagine that they would have to be pretty close to the council, or even someone on the council who wanted to get rid of him.
Or there are ulterior forces from, well,
Yeah,
magical or some kind of religious force, or
we are talking about a literal shadow cabal that runs this city. But the reality is, people talk. There is no such thing as true anonymity. If you are connected enough and driven enough to end up on the council, you probably already know who the council is.
Control.
Yes. Is there bass music?
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
is fan noise.
There's
Sorry.
fan noise.
There's bass
No, that's-
music.
That's my dad in the studio. He's making music.
Oh, nice.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
He's cool like that.
So at that point,
The displacer kitten's like.
just bopping. You see a head bopping Displacer Kitten.
so
can-
sorry.
Instead of
No,
making
thank
a
you.
displacement of himself, he's making a displacement light show.
Audio linked.
Audio linked displacer kitten.
I like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love it.
All right.
Toss in some Lumaglow so that way the LD has control of the lights.
Oh no. Jeez. Yeah, but anywho, yeah, back to Russian man. What was I saying? Yeah, maybe that Thieves Guild thing is a good idea to say that, hey, we're getting close and now we need your help to find them.
Oh, and Mary.
Yes. Sorry. I was busy in my books. I was waiting on your
Oh,
conversation.
I was just trying to say, if it does turn out that it's any force, like any otherworldly force or anything like that, Tess is trying to stand up and just like angrily, like not punch, just like slam his fist on the table. I'm going to destroy him. So let's go figure that out, can we? And he's just trying to look at the rest of the party.
I can't promise any help because I'm an arcane, and please don't damage my table.
Tess is trying to look down and then look very ashamed
I
of
paid
himself.
good money for that table.
He's trying to take out his join purse very slowly and just like slide
No,
one.
no. Just
Oh,
don't damage it.
Oh, okay. Then he's gonna take the gold back and put it back in.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah. Can we? Should we go investigate the house to see if there's anything left?
Yes, definitely. Snooping around seems like fun.
All right.
Alright then, we're taking the displacer kitten with us.
I assumed much.
Okay, well, thank you for the advice about what it needs and stuff like that.
No, I don't
Take-
know what it needs. Just make sure it has no needs because you're providing for it. Otherwise,
Yep.
you're going to have quite a few corpses in your wake.
Yeah, I think Kane can talk to animals too, so he'll help.
You
us
know,
out.
I-
Watch you.
Heard something totally different than Doc. I heard.
What did you
Sorry.
hear?
I replaced talk with fuck.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no!
Oh
Just
no!
like I literally gave that look like at the screen,
Oh,
like excuse
it's
me.
even worse because I've played Baldur's Gate 3 and the fucking apparently there's a displacer beast that is used in that context. I'll say that.
There's no freaking way.
No, it
You're
is.
capping.
I'm not capping.
You're capping.
No,
That's not a thing.
that is a
Time to
thing.
go play time to play Baldur's Gate 3 again.
Baldur's Gate, there's an Orthon that uses a. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not joking. That is a thing.
Yeah, no, your Russian accent made me think talk was a different word. So when you said that, I was like, "Excuse me."
Oh, that's.
my god.
Oh no. Please don't.
You have,
Do not the cat. Do not the cat.
Yeah.
are you
Cat
having
not want to do
PTSD
the cat.
flashbacks from that of all?
Yeah.
Just that scene?
Well, okay, it wasn't shown. It was very, very heavily implied, though.
Oh yeah, the squirrel dropping, just like watching in the background, like, what the fuck?
No. So apparently there was a carcass of a spider that was injected with a potion that made it was an aphrodisiac, and
Oh, no.
the Orthon was feeding that to the displacer beast.
That's
Oh, no.
wild.
Yeah, he's not a that. Orthons are not good. They're terrible.
Wow. Anyways, back to what we're doing. Let's go to that house and forget we had this conversation.
How does one scrub their ears?
I'm sorry, I can't help. I
With
already
bleach and a
knew about it.
sponge.
I already knew about it. I could not I wish I could bleach that from my memory. Okay.
All you gotta do, put some bleach in your brain.
I'm gonna put
Get
some bleach directly into the stomach, inject it into my veins, and then yeah. Please don't do that, Twitch. Don't ban me for that one.
Oh
Guys,
yeah,
I think
forgot
session for
Twitch
next
was
week
a
is
This is
canceled.
not. This is not medical advice.
This is not
We do
medical
not
advice. Please
condone-
don't do that. That's a joke.
Please consult with your doctor before ingesting any chemicals of any kind. Make sure they're prescribed. And again, talk to your doctor before engaging in anything that seems remotely risky.
Thank you,
They'll
Itrio.
tell you not to do it.
Thank you, Itrio. That's perfect. You should voice infomercials. Side effects may include depression, death, internal bleeding, irritable bowel syndrome.
Side effects may include death. Do you really need to know anything else?
No. Side effects will include. It's
Will
not a may. It's just a will.
All right, let's get back to the session. Okay, so you guys are going. All right, you guys are going to the Neschner Villa. All right. So walking your way down, you see a couple more of the homeless types wearing some of the rings. You come across the village or villa, and it has its own courtyard and fountain area, and it's a relatively lavish site. It looks like somebody who was rich or who made money for like a lot of money for a
Sparky's
living.
having some troubles.
I'm sorry.
Arcus is having a seizure.
The lightning.
It calls for me.
All right, so
The seizure across town.
you make your way over, and there are several guards littering the compound.
Let's say what of guards. Leah, I am gonna go walk up to them, ask them about what's going on, and if it goes south, I need you to work your manipulative ways and letting us in. I'm gonna walk over to the guard now.
I do not like what I have been reduced to.
I'm not reducing you. I'm just saying that you're really good at what you do. And I go
So
over
are
to
you.
Leah and I like put my hand on her shoulder. I'm just all like, you are a very valuable person on this team. I mean, without you, how would we get? You remember the Goblin camp? I mean, if it wasn't for you, we would just be hacking and slashing everything.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to formulate a response to that. I don't.
Yeah, Leah,
How do
you
you-
forced a lot of goblins to get burned in a moonbeam.
It was helpful for us. Like, I guess it's just like trying to be encouraging. I wouldn't.
You know,
What's the
that
slow crushing realization of reality.
You know, that was the first time that I watched someone die. I feel like
Oh.
I've changed quite a bit since then.
This is getting a bit brutal.
Anyway,
gonna-
yeah, you
I'm
go
gonna
go
go
do your thing, and I'll stand by to do my thing, I suppose.
Okay. And he walks off, and Arcus is sticking his head like, man, I have got to read more books. That was awful. I might like this.
I can feel just like with every passing day, Leah becoming more jaded and just more of an asshole.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk over to the guard and just be all like, what do I say to this? I'm not gonna say something silly and...
Good
Jeez,
save.
I had to catch myself.
Good save.
Jeez. Yeah,
I heard that.
Eddie. Hang around my friends too much. Anyways, I go over them and I just I look at like the house and everything, and I'm just like, so are you protecting it from something? Or is it like a crime scene? Can other people enter it?
You're gonna have to stop with the questions. Back off.
No.
This is a crime scene, and nobody is allowed through this.
This is about the... What's the crime scene about? I know what the crime
That
scene
is
about.
none of your business.
Leah's gonna turn to the rest of the group and say, how much do we care about working with the magistrate again?
I mean, what are you suggesting?
I got bad vibes from them.
Uh,
So
I think you got into an argument with them. I don't think they had necessarily bad vibes.
I disagree.
What are
I
you
can-
suggesting?
I can procure an official order from the magistrate that we investigate this crime scene.
Oh,
As long as the magistrate doesn't know about it.
I mean,
Delightfully devilish, Leah. Anywho, I'm sorry.
I will become the monster you wish me to be.
if you want, Leah, if you do that, I could also go and wave it around because I mean, I am part of the Greyhands. I can go and say that the magistrate ordered us to, or ordered me to investigate, and that I'm taking you guys along.
So I guess out of character, would like, I can forge official documents. I'm very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen what an order from the magistrate looks like before. I can just forge another one.
Yeah, but do we as players want to burn that bridge?
Yes.
I mean,
Which is why Leah's asking, how much
then-
do we care about working
then
with the
again,
magistrate
Some
again?
of us have
Well-
ties to this town.
But in fairness, though,
Oh,
what
yeah,
are the
that's true.
chances that the guards are going to go up to the magistrate and question it if it's an official order that they fully believe?
Given the gravity of this situation, quite likely. But we could be out of town before that happens.
I don't feel comfortable chancing that.
Yeah, I don't think Mary would like me forging any document. Wait, I'm not over that. Never mind.
What's forging a document?
I think that's when you take a document and you hit it with a hammer a few times.
Okay. I mean, Kane's down for whatever.
Kane? Kane,
Yes.
it's a form of lying.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad.
I voice my displeasure towards the idea of forging official documents, and if that is the route that is chosen, I will find my own way to investigate.
I mean, we don't need to forge it. I could also just go up and ask as a member of the Greyhounds. I mean, we have some power in the city, but not much. We're kind of like the at the will of the council as well, if I remember correctly, of all.
The Greyhands are... they are yes and no official, but they're not government.
Would it make sense
They're like
for the Greyhounds to
they're like a
investigate?
quick response force and special operations.
Would it make sense for the Greyhounds to investigate?
No, not in this context. Unless
Oh.
you got what's her face who specializes in that.
Which what's her
Uh,
face? There are many what's her
Oh
faces.
god. Let me check again.
Circe.
Circe, yeah. I mean, still, I guess I could try at least and see if they would let us, but I don't know.
We should try that.
Alrighty. Tessa's gonna walk up to the guard. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I'm a member of the Greyhounds. I was hoping to be able to look at the crime scene.
And for what reason do you think you have any right to the crime scene?
I was just ordered out here actually. I was to go and look to see if I can find any clues. We're trying to investigate this crime a little bit and see if we can get any hints that maybe you guys have missed. No offense to you, of course. I just, you know, we're trying to
Roll
help.
Deception, because you said you were ordered
Aw.
out here.
Damn it. Oop.
Oh wow, that music is loud. Sorry.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So, they hired you out for this, huh? Well, I'm not one to stand in the way of the Greyhounds.
Much appreciated, sir. Thank you so much for keeping the crime scene clean of anyone else.
And this ragtag group is also Greyhounds?
They aren't, but they are going to help me with the investigation. I've found that they've been quite useful in different methods that I'm not as familiar with.
Okay, first off, I trust a Greyhound. I don't know if I trust a ragtag team of adventurers.
Well, I'm part of the Aurelius family. And bodyguard. But I can also be a detective at times whenever needed.
What he means to say is that this Ragtag team, as you say, has been helping me and assisting me out for a while now, and I really would appreciate it. And I know that you trust me, and I hope you can understand that I asked you to trust them through
Roll
me.
persuasion.
God, I'm so sorry, Tex. I should have just shut up.
You're fine. Oh God, what is it?
It
Uh,
follows your character. You didn't dismiss anything he was doing. You just
mhm.
you just made yourself look a little like a fool.
Sit steam?
I tend to do that a lot.
You keep them in line, and
Absolutely, sir.
we already had a couple detectives come in, private eyes, stuff like that.
Understood.
If you find something that we haven't, I would be genuinely surprised.
I understand. If we do, I promise that I will inform you.
Alright, make it quick.
Alrighty, and that's just random motion to the rest to follow along.
Alright. So, the guards begrudgingly, kinda, they scooch aside, let you in, and then they close that perimeter back up, from the gate. You walk inside, and the manor itself is not, like, too terribly big, but for what it's worth, it is pretty, embellished. You see, definitely some ornate marbling, carvings, and there are a couple busts of a couple different faces in the front of the house. And there is a fountain in the front courtyard in which you're entering.
Alrighty. Oh, I guess,
Can we?
I
I'm gonna
guess-
take 1 minute. I hate to do this, but I do want to take one more break.
okay, no
So
issue.
that drink went through me. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, I really need to use the bathroom again.
It's all right. Let's just take a break.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Oh, Astro,
Yes.
I find it really funny that you're good at deception because I'm able to do like intimidation and persuasion is what I have like proficiency in, but my guy is not the greatest at deception. So it works really well that we have you for when we need to lie to people.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, Leah is built for one thing and one thing only.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your persuasion and intimidation?
Both +7.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're
Jeez.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Holy fuck! Yeah, we're tied there. My deception's a 4.
You do know
Oh.
that if you're part of the D&D campaign, you can just click on the
I
other
did not.
players
No.
and look at their character sheets.
I did not know that.
I will not
Yeah.
lie to you. I did not know this.
In D&D Beyond, you click on the
Oh.
campaign D&D first, and then you can, like, I can click on Kane, and I can pull up Kane's character sheet.
Nice, nice, nice.
I can't make any changes, but I can see, like, what the stats are.
Okay, now I feel really silly for not having a icon. One sec. I have one. Where is he? Save. Boop. Boop. Boop.
But yeah.
Boom.
But no, Astro, I just need to finish building out the feature creeps that I had asked for.
So are like all furries just web devs? Because like I'm
No.
learning how to be one right now.
I despise it. I do it begrudgingly, but I hate with a burning passion weekly typed languages. So like my most recent web dev project is actually a Rust project, and I just I compile to WebAssembly, and I only had to write one line of JavaScript, and it's one line to load the WebAssembly package, and the rest of it is WebAssembly bytecode. Because I can't stand writing JavaScript.
I know that we've talked. Is that what you do for your day to day?
Not Rust, but
Okay.
I do embedded systems.
Okay. I know that we're not talking any further because of the possibility of crossing paths, but I wasn't sure what you did for your job.
I will say
description.
the possibility of crossing paths is extremely unlikely, but I am also going to hold conversation just because this is a live stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do embedded systems.
Cool. That's cool.
Like,
I do this shit for fun. This is not my day job.
How?
See,
how do you do that for fun?
It's okay.
Called I am a masochist when it comes to computer shit.
You know what? Props to you, bro. It's so cool. It's so cool that you can sit down and be like, I want to code today.
I genuinely love it, but like I do all of my personal projects in Rust specifically because first of all, I'm a big fan of Rust. I think that the ecosystem is very well done and I like the language a lot, but also it's such a refreshing change of pace because in my day job, I am working with 2.5-decade-old C99 code.
What the?
Embedded systems.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But still, ew.
But it is.
Brother,
Ew.
what's that, brother?
Oh, that's right. GitHub Desktop puts everything in the GitHub folder in your Documents folder, which is ironically also a OneDrive synced folder. Why would you do that, GitHub? You are a Microsoft-owned product. Why would you put a version-controlled folder inside of a synchronized folder by default?
Because we're haha silly.
Because Microsoft. Okay, so it did do what it's supposed to do. It removed the border shit. It is now pinned to the top. Which is what I want. I think if I move this to here, now it should be...
I posted
No.
a meme.
There we go. Now it is in the corner. That is what I want. Of course, I don't have a proper development environment for this shit.
Oh my gosh. That's
So
something
I'm
a
just
wizard
literally
would
just
do
loading
too.
the loading the
Yes.
webpage and hitting refresh.
Sounds like something Eric would do.
Yeah.
All right.
Is everybody back?
Yes,
Always
take
has
it. I'll take a look at the meme I posted.
You posting memes, some memes.
Mhm.
Where did you? Oh, okay.
See what happens. Sweet.
Wizards, am I right, guys?
My favorite thing is messing with people who think Wish is an all round like gotcha.
It's not.
No, because I told one of my players was trying to use Wish to get rid of Sass Tam of the Thayan fucking kingdom while they were trying to raid it, and I was like, dude, you better be fucking careful, otherwise I'm gonna fuck your day up. Because Wish, it can mean anything. I can make it mean something. And
Up to
use your
DM's
words against
discretion.
you. Yep, up to DM's
Monkey paw,
discretion.
motherfucker.
Yep. It's I don't mess around with Wish. You better be absolutely careful, and I better not find a flaw in your logic or your words. But anyways, let me just do a real quick roll call. Astro, you here?
Yes.
Spencer. Spencer. No, he's not back. Okay. Control, you here?
Yeah.
Aight. So, we're just waiting on Spencer then. But yeah, no. So I had a campaign that I was running in the Thayan Kingdom, which is like all the way across the Sea of Fallen Stars on game. And there's a whole laundry list of things that he was trying to do. He bought a ring of 3 wishes, or a ring of wish or something. And he was trying to use, like, he had 3 wishes. And he used the wishes, he used 2 of them, and he didn't use one of them. But he was trying to use the wish spell to do something else, and I was like, you better be careful. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna wish that that person didn't cast this spell who killed this player. And I was like, honestly, I don't find a lot flaw in that. So
Yeah.
because there was a bunch of liches, and if you don't know about liches in game, liches have the 9th level spell power word kill. Every single one of them do.
Yep.
So if you have, and here's how power word kill works. If you have 100 health or less, dead.
What?
That's it.
Yep, just that.
Just dead.
No. I ain't going up against no Lynch. Forget that,
No
Mus.
Lynch, it's a lich.
Whatever. Lynch, whatever the heck his name is.
Doomsday
Like-
says die.
Like, look, those things, that's for, who's that one guy with the triangles? The Witcher. That guy. That's for that guy to deal with. That and Finn from Adventure Time. Y'all
that
can
guy
have
with
that
the
mess.
triangles. What does that even mean?
His sigil is the sigil for fire is like some sort of triangle.
You mean Igni?
Yeah.
The
I never played The Witcher, so I don't know. When The Witcher
that's
witches,
a rune.
I don't.
He has like 5 of those, and they all do different things, and they're not all triangles.
Okay, well, whatever.
They're not all triangles.
I only know the one.
My man plays Monster Hunter World once, sees Igni, and thinks, "Oh, that's what Witchers are."
Yeah, basically.
Spencer,
yeah,
are
no,
you here yet?
I just sat down. Hello, sorry.
Hi. Okay, let's get back to the game. All right. So, you guys were making your way through the Neschner Villa.
What do I see?
You're in the courtyard.
Anything in here? 1, 20.
I roll for
5.
perception to see if I see anything cool.
Are you? What do you? Are you? You mean investigation? So you can
That,
investigate
yes.
the place? Yeah. Roll investigation.
I get a +0. Awesome. I'm gonna be all like, it seems that a magistrate was murdered. Ace detective.
I have a 13 for the courtyard.
I have an 11.
Nothing terribly obvious pops up. It seems like a courtyard.
I think we should try and find maybe where it happened. I don't think we know. So let's just start looking through the rooms, and Tetsu's going to try and find the nearest room.
Okay. So you walk in and you get to the main entryway, and it looks kind of like it's formatted like Arcus's house is almost. But the rooms are in rooms are in different spots. But you go to the entryway, and there's this there's a staircase inside the living room type area, the entryway room, and there's like these catwalks that enter to different rooms, and you just have to go through the different rooms and see what's what.
Alrighty. I guess I'll try and find their what's it called? Their bedroom.
Okay. So you go through the rooms. You see a kitchen, a dining room. Excuse me, I'm an eepy snap. So you go through you see the kitchen, you see the dining room, you see a guest bedroom. You know it's a guest bedroom because it has 2 beds. And you do end up looking through most of the rooms until you find on the top left, you see a bedroom with like a master bedroom, big, ornate, a big closet, a changing area, like the draw walls that you can change behind with the mirror near it, a walk-in closet type area, and there is blood stains on the bed.
Hey guys, I found where it happened. Come here.
Somebody was murdered right here.
So you said there was blood on the sheets themselves, right?
Yeah, on the bedding.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if this works. You know, just why not? I'm gonna use do the feature divine sense. See if I can detect anything around. If anything's been desecrated, concentrated, you know.
In
Concentrated death.
Like, okay, so consecrated and desecrated, no. And
no,
Fafine
like
and
creatures.
Fafine and undead, no. But, I will say for the sake of this, there is a faint aura of, fiendish residuum.
Oh, oh shit.
You barely catch it, but it's there.
I think there was a fiend around. Something. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like there was at least a fiend or something like that here, and if that's the case, then that means something that's from hell, right? Fiends are from hell.
Fiends classify a lot of the lower plane inhabitants. Fiends is a broad term.
Okay, so if that's the case, then we definitely know something's up with the council. Then they actually reached out and targeted this council member, and the only reason why I could imagine is if they had some reason to go and get the Nets person on board. So most likely, the person that's on the council is working with one of the lower planes. Huh.
So, the council member that killed the other council member works with hell itself.
Something like that.
Okay. So, I'm not the smartest man in the world, as you can see. But,
What do you mean? You're plenty smart.
oh, thanks, man. You know, you're a good man. I like you.
Am I a
Anyways,
man?
Look, I'm just gonna use that. I'm just
Okay.
gonna use ma'am. But anyways, we see that one chick, chick. Thanks, Brain. Arcus would say that. God, it's late. I can't do this for much longer. Anyways, that the one witch of Waterdeep was giving us infernal rings and stuff like that.
Yes, but she
And-
wasn't Phoenix herself,
She
Yes.
did just poof and disappear, though.
and it was fire too, wasn't it? Didn't they disappear with a blaze of fire?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's very suspicious. Either
That's
they
very
did
hellish.
it, right? Either they did it, or they have ties and connections to whoever did it. Maybe if we find them we can, find our answers. I say we go scour around, search for any knowledge on this witch of Waterdeep. See if she knows anything.
That's not a bad idea. Alrighty. I suppose. Here, let's look around real quick just to make sure we didn't miss anything. And Tetsu's just going to start to look around. I will do a roll for that.
An
boop, boop, boop.
investigation.
Yeah.
All right.
Just to see if there's anything around, any clues, any notes, any a murder weapon.
Okay.
I
Dirty
30-20.
So you look around the room, and besides bloodstains, you do notice that there is what looks to be. Excuse the fuck out of me. Sorry. There is this trail of, and it's faint, but you see like tiny droplets of blood kind of sprinkled into the rug and then lead out towards the balcony area.
Oh, it looks like they went after they killed him. They went out the balcony. I'm going to. Tetsu's going to stick his head out to look around to see what's out there.
Okay, so you see the blood that trails off into one side of the balcony, into another side, and then over towards the doorway. A separate doorway. So it's a balcony that's connected by two different doors and two different rooms.
Oh, then Tetsu's going to walk over and carefully open the door.
I could offer to mage hand the door instead, and not tamper or. Please tell me you're not just grabbing with your grubby, grimy, oily, fingerprinty hand.
How dare you assume I have oil on my hand? I mean, it's a doorknob. Isn't this how you open doors? But I mean, if you want to use your magic, sure.
I would feel just mage hand open door.
Okay. So mage hand, open door. Everybody's at least about a few feet back. Door opens just fine. There's nothing, no traps, nothing springs, nothing.
Alrighty.
It's a clear door.
Tetsu's going to walk in slowly, trying not to step on a blood or anything like that, and look around.
So, roll investigation again.
Does everyone else do it too? Because they're all walking in as well.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Itrio.
11.
What am I rolling for? I'm sorry, I had to take
Investigation, if you want to, but
Let's do it.
um.
Natural 20.
Oh my
Fuck it.
god.
All right.
Can we just like stop adventuring and just become investigators?
I got a -1.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
So
You're so bad at investigating, Papa. You added to the crime scene.
I'm just smearing blood everywhere at this point. Like,
so
Slipped
you,
over a trail.
those of you who rolled at like above 16, which is basically the 2 nat 20s, and the 17, you all kind of see scratch, like very faint scratch marks, and it's multiple on the door frame, as you're entering it, and it looks almost like claw marks.
I look at the claw marks, and I look at the bag that currently has the kitten in it, and I look back at the claw marks.
They are not the same. These
Okay.
are not like cat claw marks. They're not straight. They almost look like they come out and then inwards.
What?
with my -1,
What?
Okay, so
with my
imagine-
-1, I'm adding to the claw marks.
Imagine if your hand was to grasp the door and then slide down with your nails and then close up as it comes away from the door frame. That's what it
What
looks
the-
like.
That is a weird freaking claw mark. I've never seen anything like that.
And it's faint, like it's a scratch. It's not like a deep gouge. It's a faint, like something
Does it
had
look
grabbed
like it's
it.
been there for a while, or that it's
With this type of
recent?
damage, you don't know.
Question.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we know if it's any type of animal or beast?
Roll a nature check.
The fuck, man? Oh, alright.
If only our
Alright, bro. Eat my ass.
You don't know.
No.
If only our
Bullshit.
natural cat hadn't added to the scratch marks.
Tatsu's trying to walk over and just pet him. Like, no, it's okay, Kane. It's fine.
I just tried to help. Okay?
No, you did great. You did wonderful.
But other than that, those of you who rolled a nat 20, you find the blood in the carpet, through either a sense of sight or smell. You follow it towards towards a closet.
Mage hand, open the closet.
The closet is completely empty, except there is what seems to be. Go ahead and roll a perception check real quick, Eric, because you opened it.
Perception is gonna be. Oh, thank God.
I was about to say, oh shit.
17.
There is a faint residual, like, arcane property about this closet.
I'm gonna roll Arcana then,
Okay.
if that'll help. Damn building. 12.
You don't know how it's arcane, but you know it's arcane.
Cool. Cool. I know nothing, but also didn't lose any context to this. Okay. Cool. I don't know if I want to touch or go in to investigate the closet further because of that.
Well, I
Is
will
it- is
say
it
with
like-
the
it's like-
investigation that you have, I would say the arcane property of the closet is what's in question. You can't see if there's any enchantment or if it's just residual effect of a spell. You don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's residual or not. I don't know if it's like an active enchantment or.
Well, you know it's
Whatnot.
residual, but you know, like, you don't know if it's
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just know that it was here and it's the remnants of, not actually still present.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then there's nothing else in here besides that arcane residual. Cool. I make a note of that to mention. Depending on who they threw it at, they probably sense that as well. Let's see, scratches on the other door closet thing. Wait, the blood trail ends at the closet?
Yes.
Okay. And does it look like, based on what you... Is there, like, blood in the closet? Or is it just, like, pristine?
Yeah, it's actually quite untouched by any sanguine matter of any type.
That's interesting. Just kind of stops at the closet. I don't like this closet. I want to investigate it more.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't know enough about it to want to press forward with it to try and determine more.
Arcus just jumps into No. No, I don't do that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Considering I'm standing in front of it, you'd take me with you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it would be funny if my intrusive thoughts won. I gotta stay true to Arcus though. He's not one to just give in to intrusive thoughts. He's more of just like what would
He's
be
just
this?
dumb.
I mean, Tets is. He would absolutely just impulsive do
Okay,
something.
then Tex jumps into the closet. No.
I mean, Tets doesn't know that there's anything magical there.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing was said yet.
Yeah.
I communicate carefully in the most cautious of tones. Hey guys,
Yeah?
this closet has the remnants of something arcane. I can't make out what it is. I don't know if it's good, bad, or neutral. But it's also in relatively immaculate cleanliness, given the trail of blood leading right to it.
Oh.
Huh. I'm going to want to do again do Divine Sense because I can just do this like what is it 5 times a day.
Okay.
Is there anything desecrated, concentrated, any beans around?
No.
No, already.
The residual is still the same as well.
It's not even stronger.
Also,
okay.
you were on the other room. That divine sense would have hit this room as well, so you wouldn't be able to do that.
No, it wouldn't. You have to be within as far as I'm aware. Where is it? I'm pretty sure there is something against that. I can't find it right now.
It's 30 feet in. It's 30 feet, isn't it?
Well, it's 60 feet, and then it's
even better.
60 feet of you, but it's not behind total cover, so that's why I did it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So,
thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah, of course. How about is there anything in the room that I can just grab? Anything like small?
Small? Sure. There's a pen, ink, and quill.
I'm going to take the ink. I'm going to go and put it into the closet, and then I'm going to close the door. And then I'm going to wait a little bit and then open it again.
So you put the ink in, you close the door, wait a few moments, open it, ink's still there.
Damn it. Okay, it's not like that one book.
This is not out of character. I don't think this is a case of Narnia.
no. I was thinking about Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Yeah.
Damn you
strange.
guys using pop culture to solve my puzzles!
uh,
No, I wouldn't make it that
Sorry.
easy.
so I'm going to roll Arcana to see if Tets knows anything about it. If that's
you
fine.
may do so. Nobody else has tried. Except Eric.
I rolled. A 14.
Generally, you don't get anything too much more, but you get the sense that it is a very simple. How do I put this? Because you did roll 14. I wouldn't say this would be simple, so you don't get anything from this. I'm sorry.
All is
I
good.
led you astray. I'm sorry.
I have been bamboozled. How could you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, does anyone else want to try it? And who else is good at Arcana, if anyone? Or
Let me
Magic.
see. Arcana. I got a +0. Not me, sorry.
I got +5.
You, go for it. Also here, Tets is going to pat you on the back. I believe in you, and he's going to cast guidance on you.
Which means you get a
Hopefully,
1d4
hopefully.
extra. So
I got a 1d4 extra on top of the d20 +5.
Yes, if you wish to use it.
Fuck yeah.
So it is a willing creature.
All right.
21.
So this closet had a temporary teleportation enchantment on it.
So if it wasn't temporary, the freaking ink pot would have disappeared.
In terms of where it led, you notice the enchantment that was inscribed into it. What languages do you read?
Me?
Yeah.
Common, Druidic, Elvish, Sylvan.
Yeah, you so you notice that in the rim on the inside of the actual of the actual closet, like where the doors kind of hide, like the door frame of the closet hides the scripture. The scripture is not known to you, but you know it's there.
You got me so hyped and shit.
Yeah,
but
no.
Give me that long ass
No.
explanation.
I had
and then
I
you...
had to explain it to you so that everybody else could
I know.
get an opportunity.
I'm just busting your
You
balls.
know, I could comprehend languages, but I don't know how much help that would be.
I mean, we might as well try.
Unless it's written in Draconish, Elvish, Primordial, Undercommon, or Common.
I mean, didn't it work last time with the range?
You
Because you would imagine that it would be the same if they're connected.
I understand the meaning of the words. I don't necessarily understand like the language it's written in. I just know what it's saying.
Do you want to give it a try?
I can.
Are you?
Sure. I comprehend languages.
Okay, so this language is actually different from the one you saw on the ring. And this one, again, still not known to you. But this time, you comprehend the languages, you touch it, and oddly enough, this one doesn't glow by any means. If anything, it gets darker. The text gets a lot darker. And the shadows become more apparent inside of its etching. And once you start comprehending it, there's this slight smoke that billows from the actual text itself. And you start understanding that this teleportation's enchantment has a couple prerequisites. It has to be a new moon at midnight, and at that time, the locations that'll be opened up are a layer of the abyss and this exact closet.
Well, that's concerning. I relay the aspect of it requiring the new moon to operate. Yeah, I just relay everything about it, so everyone knows the conditions and the so based on that, this took someone or something to and or from the abyss. That's great. On a new moon. So we have it. Okay. I feel like we should mention this to maybe not the guard in front of the house, but maybe to Mary.
That would be a good idea. Maybe she would know something.
I don't necessarily trust the guards to not be in on or in a collusion with, even unknowingly in a collusion.
Yeah. Also, I can't really trust the magistrate right now. We don't really know.
And that's why Mary and what's his name? The one that fixes texts.
Sarek.
Sarek. I think those are really our two trustworthy parties right now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Think about these things. We could also, in theory, go down below to the Thieves Guild and see if we could ask them about things, but...
That's true, but
then we'll end up getting work to do, too.
yeah, they don't really do anything for free.
No, we don't do anything for free, and they don't give any information for free, so...
Well, how about we take this information and what time of day is it?
So you got back at. So you didn't go too far. You left the first thing in the morning to go and kill the displacer beasts. I would say you got back at around noon, and you've been walking around for about a few hours. So it's probably about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Alrighty. How about we go back to the Aurelius Manor, and we can, if it's of course fine with them, and let's set Arcus. We might be able to stay over there. I wouldn't like to be separated right now, and then we can rest up, and then we can try and see where we go from there.
I would like to also have we investigated all the rooms yet? I doubt we have. We obviously found the murder, but I'm curious if anything happened in anything else. So it may be worth a once through before we head out.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to chance us not having access to this place again.
That's understandable. Yeah, let's should we split up and just look around at the different rooms?
Sure. Sure.
Then Tets is going to go to a random room and start searching around.
So all of you, I'm going to say all of you take about another 15 minutes just poking around the different rooms. This is probably the best you're going to get in terms of evidence, because nothing else really screams murder.
Everything else been cleaned out.
That too, yeah. A lot of the furniture has been taken and repossessed probably by relatives. So a lot of the other stuff is empty. Besides like main furniture like beds and other stuff, and tables. But in terms of like rugs and all that, you start noticing that a lot of the rooms are kind of clear of any miscellaneous decoration.
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what were the things that we discovered? We discovered the closet and its teleportation. We discovered there was something else that we found, right? The scratch marks.
It was also a fiendish creature was around. Or entity.
Yeah. The fiendish I probably wouldn't mention. The scratch marks would probably be a thing to mention, that they were there and it's kind of weird. They don't look normal. But
Yep.
in terms, I don't want to give that guard too much information. The closet's a no-go. I only want to talk to Mary about that.
But I did make a promise to him.
Yeah, we can give them some information. But the doorway to the literal abyss, I don't think we should necessarily clue them into us knowing about that at this moment.
Aval, I didn't tell the guard that I would tell him everything, right?
No,
I just
you did not.
Found something, we would
If I
tell them.
found anything.
You
Already.
found a- if you found
Yeah.
anything, we would tell
Yeah,
them.
already. Yeah, no issue. Yeah, that'll work.
So the scratches sounds like the best thing, because that's physical evidence that doesn't necessarily require anything more than finding it. It doesn't require spell work or knowledge of the arcane to decipher. It's claw marks. So cool.
Alrighty, well, if that's the case, I think we can get going then.
Yes.
All right. So you
Yep.
make your way downstairs towards the courtyard, and out the gate, the guards turn around. So, what'd you find?
Oh, so we found that there was some claw marks on one of the doors right next to where the murder seems to have happened. It looked pretty strange. We found the trail of blood leading from one room to the other, and yeah, we found that out.
Sounds promising, but no murder weapon, no nothing.
No murder weapon, no.
We've been looking for that all day.
Wait,
Like most
do
of the
you not have the body?
It's with the it's with the mortuary.
Did the mortuary say how it happened?
He just asked for us to find a murder weapon.
Huh. Alrighty, I guess we could go over there and ask if we could see the body. But I don't know how promising that would be. But thank you so much for letting us through. I do truly appreciate it.
He kind of waves you off at this point, just not saying anything.
Yep, and then so Ted's just gonna walk a little bit away from him and go, alrighty, so do we want to see the body, or do we want to go to the Aurelius manor?
I think I would like to see the body if we can, because if the body is maimed or looks like it's been.
But they did ask for a murder weapon, so I would imagine that it had to be something not too. It can have been mauled.
Those scratches looked not like normal scratches, so they could be looking in the wrong.
And it
They
could
could be
be.
looking at the bodily harm in the wrong way.
Sure. One sec. I forgot to ask. Tessa's gonna walk back up to the guard. Where is the where would it be?
Which one?
Aval?
Oh, what was that?
I was asking the guard. Where would the mord be?
He gives you general direction down the road.
Alrighty.
It's more towards the market area. I don't have a building for it, so just go there.
I figured. So like around here maybe, or
The
further
market
south.
area. The market area.
Like actually in the marketplace area.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the side right there is perfect.
Sure.
All right.
I take it we all go to the mord together.
Yep.
Over here.
Let's do it.
Right.
Mhm.
Right where the ping is.
All right.
Dead
So
people.
you start walking over towards the mortuary, and you notice that this building looks surprisingly decorated.
Decorated can have multiple contexts. You need to
Decorated like
elaborate.
flowery, bright colors.
Okay, so it's like a funeral home because it's a mortuary.
Yes, it's supposed to be more approachable than most buildings.
Alrighty.
Given its nature, it's decorated to make it a little easier on anybody who's entering. You can understand.
I will let our member, or well, out of character. What's the organization that Tex is a part of again?
Greyhounds.
The Greyhound.
I'll let our Greyhounds lead the way in because they got us into the freaking place last time.
He's a
I-
boss.
And Tessa's going to raise a finger and then just like, no, it's not worth it. And then he's just going to open the door and walk in.
Okay, so you walk in and there's this semi-tired looking dwarf in the back of this kind of like funeral home. You see a bunch of coffins, regular cheap ones that are made for Mr. Nobodies, and there are some more expensive ones for those who wish to pay more for a more lavish afterlife. And you see this dwarf in the back. He's got like these really, really thin wire and small lens specs, and he's currently working out and organizing some bottles on shelves.
Oh, pardon me, sir. Sir.
Oh, hey, laddie. How can I help you?
Hey there. I'm part of the Greyhounds. I'm here to inspect the body real quick, if you don't mind me doing so.
I'm gonna assume you're here for
Yes, yes,
right?
yes, that one.
Oh, I could do that.
Awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
And
And Tess is absolutely trying to be as polite as possible.
See, I told the other inspectors to look for a murder weapon, but as I keep looking, this laddie is this is a mystery. I can't quite put my head around it. You should see the body for yourself.
Thank you. Yes. Do you mind if we all come with?
Please.
Yep. And
More
then
eyes,
Tess
the
is
better.
throwing motion to the others to follow along.
So,
Kind of take second post.
and whatever
on
you
the
do, don't
chart.
gawk at the dead.
No, absolutely not.
So, there is a smell of formaldehyde and embalming fluid in here. You get the sense that this is a very serene, and this is what would be considered consecrated ground for you, Tex. And you can kind of sense it. This is a place that deserves respect because of where you're at. And you start walking through, and there's these kind of pull-out drawers, like in a normal mortuary, but except there's these like glowing blue runes, and there's this frost that permeates across the metalwork. And he pulls out one of them, and as he pulls it out, you see this cold, pale body of a humanoid, a human specifically, little darker skinned, looks a little more southern, dark hair, closed, serene, peaceful eyes. He looks like he's been decorated in the facial area, but a lot of it looks like the actual, what's the word? The autopsy hasn't fully completed, and he's kind of in the process of doing it in passing. But what you can see is he's not completely opened up, but there's a couple lacerations on the neck on one carotid artery. There's a couple stab wounds a few stab wounds in the chest area, and there's at least 2 different puncture marks in one of the arms.
My gosh, somebody messed you up big time. Yeah, dang, how'd you let that happen to you?
Hey, you should show a little respect to the dead.
Why did I say that in character? What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh.
If you want, we can go back to before that.
Can I hit the rewind button on that one?
Reverse.
If you did not mean for it to be in character, and you just kind of autopiloted that, yes, we can rewind that.
Man is literally looking over the dead body like, couldn't have been me. Like,
so I like to imagine.
Fucking died. Imagine.
I like to imagine that back then, like at one point, Tets was like walking past a funeral with Sarek and was just really, really like loud or obnoxious, and then Sarek just like had to beat it into him to show a lot more respect to the dead. So this is why he's trying to be really polite.
All right.
But yeah.
Anywho, never mind. Just forget I said anything. I'm tired, I guess.
All right. So.
I guess we. Who has a really good investigation skill, if you don't mind? Who has the best eyes?
I'm at +5, but I haven't been rolling that great.
So, hey, you seem to be pretty good at, with your eyes and all that. Here, pats you on the back. Guidance.
Would it be investigation?
It would be investigation for this.
Okay. 11.
1d4. 1d4.
So this
I did give him guidance, so he would get 1d4 as well.
You can roll a 1d4 real quick if you wish to make it.
Okay.
12.
It's not hard to see much of the damage. It's pretty obvious for a trained eye.
Oh. They did not hit the spacebar apparently.
So you don't get too much, but you do notice that on the one arm where there's 2 puncture marks, they're on the underside of the arm.
That's interesting.
They enter through the underside and then they exit the top. And then there's a couple more lacerations. They look more like scratches, abrasions.
Do they look similar to the scratches?
No, not these ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't got a whole lot at anything. I mentioned the abrasions. I mentioned the puncture on the arm going from the bottom up. Through. But other than that, I can't make heads or tails this pass around.
Anybody else?
I guess I'll do investigation as well.
I'll do it too because I feel like
Val, if you don't mind, would it be fine if I gave everyone a guidance as well? Or well.
Too late now,
guidance is a
sorry, bro.
cantrip. No, you can do it.
Alrighty. I'm also just doing. I got an 18.
Brother, I need help.
Brother, I have you. And just like pats his head.
It's like 1d4.
Yes. I can't give it to myself if I'm pretty sure. Okay.
And then 1d4, so that's going to be a 15. I'm smart.
Okay, so
And
Silent, did you get your 1d4?
you can't give it to yourself, as far as I'm aware.
you notice that when it comes to the lacerations on the neck, they do look like the claw marks that you saw from the. They look like the claw marks that you saw from the door frame as well. The puncture wounds do not in the torso don't seem to they don't seem to look like they came from a normal weapon per se by chance either. They're abnormally wide. Like he would have had to got stabbed by a lance repeatedly in order for those marks to become what they are.
Okay. So it looks like with the neck right here, it looks like the scratches actually, and like I feel like it has to be whatever was scratching at the door with all the claw marks on it, and it doesn't look like this was any weapon or anything like that. It looks like it had to be either something like a giant claw, maybe. I'm not sure. It wasn't a normal weapon though. I'm assuming from what we know that it was not a normal attack, and Tetsu's just trying to like side-eye the dwarf there, so we're not trying to say anything too much about this investigation.
So you're.
I'm pretty much trying not to say that they're like abyss, or anything like that.
Kane's gonna put his claw into the claw marks. This seems like to be the same claws as the ones at the house.
He's joking. He's joking. He doesn't really understand what an investigation is. He helps us out on other parts of this investigation. Not.
I mean, laddie, that kind of tracks with what I was looking at there.
Yeah, but he has an alibi. He's been with us this entire time. We know it's on him.
No, what I'm saying is based on what my shape of my claw is, and the claw marks we saw, that this is probably the same attacker.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Or, I mean, wait, how common are Spatsies in Waterdeep?
Not.
Yeah,
I mean
that.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a never Tabatsi as well if it fits pretty well, but I don't know.
If you're talking about the claws there, laddie, on the wounds, I doubt that it would be anything
around the neck at least.
No, not even. I would bet to point out that if you'd used a claw, much like a hand claw, to your friendly leopard friend here, you would have to have a paw size twice the size of this one.
Tets is going to look over at Kane. How large do you get?
I don't think it was a regular humanoid, laddie, but again, I've been trying to wrap my head around it. I've never seen any wounds like this one.
I see. Thank you so much for letting us see the body. I think I think this will help with our investigation, but right now I'm not 100% sure. And then I'm going to look at the rest of the party and go, are we all good, or is there anything else we want to do?
I think I need to review my notes. I appreciate you taking the time to let us view the body. And
Honestly, I'd appreciate the help anytime I can get it. If you, on another note, if you guys are looking for work, I might have some investigative jobs later down the road. Just swing by, maybe solve a couple more murders.
Alrighty, yeah, we
keep
could
that in
definitely
mind,
help
thank
you
you.
out. Then Tets is going to take his leave, respectfully walk out.
All right. So Tex walks out.
I'm just following.
Okay. I'm gonna assume everybody
Yeah, I
follows.
so follow.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
also following.
So all of you start walking out, and you exit the consecrated ground that is the mortuary. You come to the realization that whatever is going on in the city is a lot more complicated than you think. With all the evidence that has been gathered,
I mean,
different
magical
types-
closets. That
magical
take-
closets, abyss, witches, and infernal iron. You're not exactly sure where to put your finger on first, but you have a couple leads now. And with that, I would like to end that session here.
Alrighty.
Okay. Most of that was fucking improv.
Yes, I realized.
How'd you realize that?
Oh no,
I had
man.
a plan. I had an end goal. I just didn't know how to get there. I have a problem with not being able to plan things, and then I'm just like, okay, well, if I can't think
we're
of
doing this now.
something, well, yeah, it was like in the moment, this is what made sense, and that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, that's fair
Yeah.
though.
And I
That's
mean,
how it should be.
yeah,
But as a DM, being able to world build around your players' actions as well is a pretty important skill.
yeah.
You did a good job, buddy.
That's someone just trying to ask what all their names
Fucking
are.
hope so.
You weren't expecting Kane and company to keep a fucking death machine in a freaking backpack. Now where are you?
But funny.
Me? Actually, I was
Funny.
fully expecting it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's just handing a players like a responsibility and being like, here you go, have a pet. It will kill fiends if you let it out. Keep it with you.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just waiting for that perfect moment. I'm gonna rip that motherfucker out of the bag and whip it at somebody.
Throwing a
It-
display
attack,
for beast cat.
See, here's the thing about it. It's a unique problem with the Displacer Beast because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It actually completely depends on y'all.
You're a unique
Oh,
problem.
fair. But yeah, that was a good session.
Yeah, I just wanted
Yeah,
to
definitely.
find a good stopping point. I'm sorry, everybody. I know it was 8:30 to 12, but I'm hoping that was a pretty good. This is pretty much normal time frame what we do.
Hmm.
So, for you,
That was
Spencer,
fun.
that was for you to, like, I saw your text. I wasn't just gonna answer.
Yeah, no,
right
I
away.
know. It was my whole thing is just I'm so tired.
You so EP.
That's why I've
bean.
been quiet. That's why I've been quiet for like the past hour. I've just been listening.
I'm sorry, but
No, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
no, we're just
Just need to
hanging
take
out
a
now.
cat nap.
You guys, if you guys need to, you can go now. But I'm gonna end stream right here. Everybody who is in here, if you are, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I hope today's session was passable at the very least. And you all have a good night. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.